woof, I'm a doggo, and I sneeze, sneeze, sneeze.
Hey Unicorn, give me just a minute. Wait, hang on, I'll go live for a second. Hey Unicorn, it's me, your live streamer. Are you available for playing today? Because I think you said you were working from home today, right? We need an extra gamer. I'm gonna do the announcements now, I guess. Not deep cock, no. Great. You can't run it. Oh, fair. Alright. What's that occasional, like... Is that just, like, Linley's mic turning on and off? Or is that the game? I think it's the game. Never mind.
Okay. Hello. Am I
Hello.
not crunchy?
He seemed pretty good.
I had to reload my noise suppressor apparently. It just fucks up for some reason.
Alright, let me do the last announcement then. Streaming deep rock. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, the alert box doesn't seem to work today. Do you can like see it here maybe? This is what my chat box looks like. Not so hot. So, yeah.
If I cheer 69 bits, it won't turn up.
No, but it will show in the chat, I guess. I could artificially do it.
That's not the same, though.
Has this HUD changed? Has there been an update? My crosshair's like a transparent yellow circle. Hi, Clubsy. Integrated graphics. Moi Unicorn. Everything seems a little different, actually. I didn't launch the DX12 version specifically, because I thought I had issues last time. I just launched the like default one. I wonder what's changed. My sense feels super low as well. You haven't been here for a while? Yeah. How have you been? Is the audio on me, Tom, and Lindley okay, chat?
Yeah, that is the question. Why is there so many signs instead of barrels now?
Can I like turn on some sort of AA? Oh. AA. Oh, they have DLAA. Oh damn, that looks awesome. Which one's DLAA? Is that the one where it downscales your game? Like DLSS AA? It's got like a bit of a blur on it, so I don't know if I'll leave it on, but it does... Oh, hey. Oh, is that a thing?
You're falling through the floor.
Oh, am I?
You might be concerned about that.
No, I feel perfectly fine. I see you watching me fall through the floor, but I'm definitely not on my screen.
We are unbreakable.
Did you change your name, streamer?
Yeah.
Are you what the dong?
What that Dodongo doing?
Yeah.
NVIDIA Reflex. Oh. Oh, hang on. There's an AA quality button. Maybe I could max that out. And then try enabling AA onto DLAA. Nah, it definitely adds like a machine learning-y looking blur. I don't know if it actually is, but it's kind of weird. Audio is POG. Well, that's fantastic. Alright, let's just turn that off for now. Fine. How bad is this? This game can't run that badly, can it? If I just max out everything. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't think it's a particularly demanding game.
Man, it looks really pretty. I don't know, mate. I guess it's just because I've lowered my sense, or my sense is lower than I expect. Did you miss some more hee-hee moments? Oh, you've missed some of the best. I was playing Amid Evil yesterday. That was great. Hey, Unicorn. You're going to sleep. You're sick and need to recover. Good lord. Why is that your exit conversation and not your entry conversation? Good night. Yeah, get well soon. That sucks balls. But like, in like a bad way, you know. Hello.
Hello, I'm trying my best.
You don't need 4 people to play this game, Moy. Well, good night. How have you been, Clumsy? I invited Blank earlier. I don't know if he responded. He says maybe. I'm live now and need +1. Blank. Alright, whatever. We can just play for now, and then if Blank wants to join, he can join. Let's do your mission, Linley.
Oh, that's...
If that's okay with you.
Yeah, obviously. I mean,
I'm sure that
I
you like
don't
it. The game doesn't...
appreciate that.
Come on, guys. Rock and stone.
I guess this area is quite busy. Like, the reflections look really pretty. You're eating, let Clumsy in. Oh, Clumsy, yeah. Do you want to join? You're welcome to. I don't think Tom Bowser hates you. Linley might.
Hey, I don't hate people. Maybe.
You might. Like a little bit, right? Just a little bit.
Maybe. Sometimes people can be stinky.
Honestly, like, heavy agree. And I think Clumsy is about as stinky as it gets. Full offense meant. Alright, feel free to join. If you can get into voice, you should be able to. What's the brew for today? Red Rock Blaster. Which one's that?
I think it gives health. You get like 30% more health.
That sounds cool.
Hello.
Hey, Clumsy.
Hello there, Clumsy.
You have me on
How is-
Steam, don't you?
I have you on Steam, yes.
Hoggers.
I am awesome.
Dipstick.
Last one to
I'm okay, thank you. How are you, Clumsy?
I am fine. Mostly.
You know, you're not being paid by the hour. Get to work.
Yeah? You're not dying in any heat waves or anything, are you?
It's hot. But Poland weather is all over the place.
Was it you yesterday talking about it, or was it someone else?
No, I wasn't here yesterday, but I was like, it's raining in the morning, like thunderstorm, and then just like 29 degree. Like,
I like a good hot thunderstorm, though.
can you get hot thunderstorms like with
Absolutely.
the sun?
Not with the sun, but you can have very, very warm evenings with a thunderstorm. Like, honestly, rain when it's hot, extremely good mood. I like that.
Damn, I'm good at this.
Damn. Darktide playtest signups just opened. Let's hope you can get in so you can give them your expert feedback. Your feedback will just be like, add more rats kindly. And if it's not,
To the bone.
we're not playing anymore, Blank.
Let's get this mission rolling.
What does everyone want to play? Is everyone happy with their classes, or would you like to switch it up?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I have to level up Driller anyway.
Tombo?
I don't.
Yep,
I don't
I'm
play
good.
enough.
Linley?
I don't play enough to.
I need to raise you again, Linley. Good lord.
Heck, am I not at 100%?
No, have you? I'll raise you again. Okay, talk.
Yes. Hello.
That's fine, I guess. It's not crackly, which it matters the most, honestly. Is everyone good to go? Everyone had their beer.
Yeah.
I just dip sip
No, everyone give the dice a quick slap. Thank you.
many slaps.
Good work. Alright, dope. Yeah,
I
well,
mean, the issue is, I'm also a generally quiet person,
Oh, I haven't checked my green
and
screen.
my voice is pretty deep.
Yes. I can tell. We can tell.
There's no weird artifacts on the green screen. I forgot to check it. I just sort of turned on my stream. I think it's fine.
Looks okay.
Cool.
Pour yourself.
I don't know what I did, but I managed to make like the perfect settings where it's actually lenient. Because green screens are never lenient. You normally have to spend forever min-maxing the lighting. And I like move the lights around every day just because I use this as a desk. And I don't want to be surrounded by 4 lights. But the fact that I'm able to put it back together every day for stream is a miracle. Hey Hessus, you got hit by a wave of nostalgia seeing me streaming. That's nice to hear. How are you? Are you here after the TF2 stream the other day? I'm trying to work out the marketability of my live streams. Hey Lich. Sorry for not specifying it was today. I thought I did say, but I must have not said that. I don't know what I'm streaming tomorrow, Lich, but Chris is back tomorrow evening, and I think she's expressed interest in playing GTFO and Apex.
Oh yeah, I saw you play GTFO.
A
Like,
lovely
on
game.
stream.
Have you played it, not Lindley, Clumsy?
I have it installed. Not installed. I have it purchased, and like we got to the third mission. And it's like yeah.
You got
this
to the
is too
third
hard.
mission? Oh.
Yeah, it took us like the first 2 missions took us 5 hours each.
I get some stuff. I mean, it's a tough game, yeah. You got on
It's-
Twitch.
Yeah. It's like the resources are so scarce.
Could we get a platform here? I think I do remember your name, Hexus. How are you?
You want it?
There's some nitro here. Thank you.
Well,
It's just a game. Yeah, GTFO is good. We've played it on maybe 3 or 4 streams with Cake, Tomu, Chris.
How's your progress on that?
Terrible. We don't stream for long enough. You know, we play for 2-3 hours, so if we fail the mission more than like twice, we usually can't
There
repeat
are
it.
checkpoints though.
Yeah, but they don't seem to stay between
They are not. They are far in
between
between.
game sessions. Oh, they haven't stayed for us so far.
No, I'm saying that they are far and few
Oh,
between.
yeah, they don't give you a lot. But also, like, if we have to finish the stream, then we
Yeah,
cut the
no.
checkpoints meaningless because we have to restart it anyway.
Checkpoints that just gone afterward.
Why are there so many enemies for Has 3?
It's 4 of us, I guess.
Yeah.
Do we normally only play with 3 people? Also, I'm really feeling the frame rate hit of me putting the graphics back up to like ultra.
Alright, I do not
It
have
is
the melee
chugging.
attack for my pickaxe.
Cool. You remember watching my streams when I streamed Breath of the Wild for the first time? And last time.
I was there as well.
You watched the only good piece of content I've ever made. Oh, nice. Yeah, I have strong, I guess, nostalgia for like the Breath of the Wild streams. We had a good
about-
thing going.
How about Dark Souls 3? Remember that?
Haven't
Still
heard of
attacking
it.
The drill dozer.
I think it was
Dead
this
now.
dude. Dark Souls 3 streams. Was that the one where, right at the end we fought Midir for like 2 or 3 streams and then gave up? Now we don't talk about it.
I don't know where you stopped.
That was where I stopped.
Like-
I got so sick of fighting one boss over and over again with so much health it took 40 minutes to get him down. I think we got close maybe like twice. And like, I just couldn't. Because it was the last piece of content I had to do and it was optional, so I just gave up, I think.
It was DLC. It was DLC, right?
Yeah, it was a secret boss in the DLC.
Yeah,
And it
I
was so hard that I tried to respec my character just to have a
to
better
fight it?
chance. Yeah. And it was better, like a little bit, but it was such a tedious boss and it didn't quite click with me. I fought for 30 minutes alone. No, I fought him there was one stream that I don't even think I bothered highlighting where we just fought him for the whole stream and then I gave up.
Yeah, because I don't recall the stream where, like, on your channel that you fought him for that long.
There was the end of one VOD, which is the only thing I aired, so I sort of pretended that it ended there, whereas in fact we actually did it for another stream. I just couldn't be asked. And honestly, I still think I couldn't be asked. Like, he had everything maxed out. He had max health, max damage, insta-hit attacks. He did so much damage to you that, you know, you could only heal like once or twice in the fight if you made mistakes. He moved really quickly for something so large. What are you doing? I'm trying to get this nitro, but I guess I'm maxed out. Do we have Molly with us? Yeah.
Yeah, Molly is here. I need one more fuel. Oh, it's up there. Okay. I've not seen
Apparently,
many nuts.
Do we have another oppressor?
Do we? Oh, I fell. Oh god, that's a long fall.
is there a fall somewhere?
Yep. Oh. You could just float up from this. No, just oh.
This game could really use an air vent system. You know what I mean? Like, games are always so much fun where there's like a thing that you jump into and it catapults you into the air.
Just
This game could
blow you
totally
up.
use that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just like
stand
a...
up.
I mean, you occasionally get.
It's like the
low gravity.
windy. Yeah, low grav's cool. I'm thinking of like there is the icy levels and the sandy levels that sort of push you around, but it's not what I'm thinking of.
That's
you-
fun.
There's heat vents.
Is it that are they that extreme of a jump though? Maybe I'm misremembering. Where's Molly gone?
Seriously need to invest in some better equipment.
It's nice to see you still being comfy. Have a nice rest of your day. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, I've not really changed at all, I guess. I'm slightly older. Medea was a different Dark Souls boss because he was so big and fast, you had to know his moves, you had to know where his head would be after those moves so you could actually hit and punish him. Yeah, like, he was big, he had health, he was quick. He wasn't that close to the bonfire, so if you died, you had like a couple minutes just to think about your life.
Are you gonna love one boss in Elden Ring then?
I've uninstalled Elden Ring, I'm probably not
Oh,
continuing
you're not bothering to do it? Oh, it's fine.
It was a fun game, but I think I'm beyond that stage of my life. Not that I don't like hard games, because that's what I
It's
was
like-
thinking maybe, but I think I just don't like Dark Souls style games where it's like hard because you haven't learned a pattern yet, and it's like very punishing, but then once you've memorized the pattern, it's really easy. I just don't really get that. I like things that you can mechanically beat the first time with like gaming skills, you know? I like
Have you
like all
played
the Quake ones.
Sekiro? Have you played Sekiro?
I
don't
didn't like
think-
Sekiro.
Oh.
I thought it had a really cool style, but I didn't like it. I thought it was,
I mean,
it was
like, yeah,
worse.
I was thinking like, well, mechanically, you can.
Maybe
I mean,
because I had a
it's
broken
just a parry
Xbox.
system, I guess.
The parry system felt more like a spam the parry system. Like it was really lenient.
Ah, yeah.
I
True.
just didn't. I don't know. I didn't really click with it. It probably didn't help that I probably had a broken Xbox controller with a
Oh.
like sometimes the button presses wouldn't register or they'd register twice or whatever. I don't know. I like Monster
This-
Hunter. Yeah. Like it's not that I don't like difficult games. I don't know. Monster Hunter is a party game as well. It's not the same. Like if you fail in Monster Hunter, there's 3 more people that can carry you. Whereas if you fail in Dark Souls, you've just got to sit there and fight, you know, Vorkath the Behemoth 500,000 times.
There's a mod for Elden Ring that I played through with my
The
friend. that's just-
multiplayer one. Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard
it's just
about it.
multiplayer.
I think I'd be more willing to play that than play my, like...
It's very funny. Just 4 people, just like level 1, just walk up to.
Does it not
the
scale?
person-
Do the enemies...
No, no, it does, but you just get like everyone just get loot, so you can progress in one world.
That's cool. I think one of my other issues was I chose to play it the hard way because I think highly of myself, but I probably shouldn't. I was like, I've played like hundreds of hours of Dark Souls. I can play this on difficult mode.
And
And it just
I mean-
ended up being like a bit tedious, you know, rather than like fun.
Yeah.
Like wasn't rewarding.
I
Difficulty.
mean, Elden Ring have a different scaling system. Like the game devs expect you to level certain stats before
Well,
you.
I was leveling vitality, which is like the thing people usually don't do, but like, I chose to
Yeah.
use a big fucking club, and
Mm-hmm.
the only attack I could realistically do against most of the enemies in the game, because it's post
Jump heavy.
just jump heavy for every single monster, and some monsters that's amazing on. Like it was basically cheese them because it would stagger them, and the
But
monsters it
not-
wouldn't
right.
stagger, you either wouldn't be able to get a hit in on more than 1 attack every 4 minutes, so you could technically beat the boss, but it would take an hour. Or you'd have to be like perfect in your reactions to like the millisecond, or get punished. And it's just that wasn't. I don't know. Maybe it would have been way easier if I'd have just done like a katana that bleeds like everyone else, but I just don't know. It's not what I ended up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went
Bleed
deprived
is
because I
good.
played
Oh,
lots of
that's
Dark
making it
Souls
back there,
games.
by the
I
way.
didn't realize it would be so tedious. Well, yeah.
Oh, that's a detonator.
You'd think if you played a game for hundreds of hours, you can play it on the harder difficulty. It's not like Deprived's actually harder that much than the base character. They just don't
No.
start with particularly
No,
good
the
armor.
Deprive is actually like,
You can pick all your stats, so it's not too bad.
yeah, the Deprive is actually like.
Oh, is
you
that the
should
first
pick
one I played?
Deprive as of your first playthrough, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think Deprived was the wrong choice. I think picking a giant club, while it was really fun, overall. It just limited, because a lot of the fights are really fast-paced, and you get lots of opportunities to do a small, quick attack, and that doesn't exist on that thing. You get punished way too hard for missing. It's like playing a
Well,
heavy character in Melee, right? Like, all the good characters in
Yes.
Melee are light, really quick, and have, you know, things that come out on frame 1. No one
As
plays
somebody who
Bowser.
used like, I also decided to use an ultra weapon as like in the later part of the game.
Mine wasn't even
But-
ultra, so I didn't get the buff. It was like just a regular, like, big
It
club.
was a heavy.
It was like a
weapon.
great club, but there's like a
Yeah.
different stat for ultra great swords, which got a buff at some point, and it didn't include my
Yeah,
weapon.
if you two hand the great sword, you get buff and
no,
like extra stagger.
I mean, they physically buffed the playstyle. They did an update to all like like
Oh.
ultra great swords, like the ridiculously big ones. But my one was just a regular large club. So while it was a big two-handed club, it wasn't the right kind of big two-handed club, I guess.
After this, longest shower.
Yeah, I know Elden Ring isn't Dark Souls, but it basically is. Like you can't say it's that different. It's the
It
exact
has-
same sort of
yeah.
game. It's
So you
a
can choose your route,
action
basically.
RPG where you wield a big funny weapon against a big boss with like 6 or 7 attacks. You have a health bar and a stamina bar. And it's just about how you interact with all the different parts of the game engine. Deprived is not the same. How much worse is not having the built-in armor? Because I did get armor eventually. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Oh yeah, you gain like a lot of physical resistance with armor.
Hard because fair game's not hard because you didn't do all the boss moves. Yeah, I bet if I watched a tutorial on how to fight all the bosses, it would have been much easier. I don't really like that sort of game there. I don't want to have to watch a tutorial just to be good. If I'm watching a tutorial, it's because I want to be efficient on something I can already do. Or it's like an MMO, and if I don't, it's going to take 800 years to get all my resources back.
You get some light in this stage.
Yeah. Well,
Fight,
yeah, we can fight the
boss
thing.
Yeah. Streamer, can you put some flares?
Oh
on the
shit,
roof?
sorry.
Extraction commencing. Drill dozer running at full steam. Stay alert, team. The noise and vibrations are attracting the bugs.
Oh, sorry. Did I just
Yeah, you-
flare gunned you? I didn't know I did damage.
It do 5 damage.
Oh, 5. Okay, it's not so bad.
Actually, yeah, it's 5. Because my shield is unupgraded.
Oh, thanks for the Mario jump.
Oh, we got another oppressor over here.
Where is it?
Oh yeah.
Can somebody distract him so I can hit his ass?
Sorry, I think I just shot
I'm
you in
hitting
the
his
arse.
ass,
No,
though.
never mind. You just hit his ass as well.
I'm very low on ammo. I completely spent everything.
Oh, I
have
can summon another
resupply?
Mitra. Yeah, we've got
we have
loads.
another
I'm picking another
resupply.
one. I've summoned it.
There's more over here.
Yeah, if you can put a platform here, Tom. There's a few nitropods around the room, actually.
Ooh. Ooh.
This game's pretty on high settings, but I've gotten really used to seeing it on low settings, and I don't know if I actually
I
prefer
am-
high.
I am surprised
I like
this
how
game
flat it is.
3 gigabytes.
It's crazy, right?
Need to kill the rocks.
You can build platforms and block it.
What, really?
Yeah. Ask NG.
How do I
That's
build a
bonkers.
platform in midair though?
We put it on top of the gun.
Shoot
top of
it to like from the wall, from like a side wall. And you can block it.
Can you do it on top of the drill dozer?
Yeah, you can do it. Make like a roof above the drill dozer.
God, that's stupid. That's cool.
Oh, that's like it's fine. It's fine. Got it. I'm low. Oh, is Dorera lose another shield?
Remember, it's game over if it's
God, the fire gets so bright with the effects turned up. It's kind of cool.
Do I just blind you every time I shoot?
Yeah, I normally have the effects turned kind of low because the ripple effect used to give me a big headache. But I think they let you turn down the ripple effects. I don't know if I've remembered to. should check.
Where's this? Oh, God.
Only one person can repair the thing at a time, if I remember.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Only one person can like affect it.
Yeah. There's a spinny boy.
Alright, yeah, every time you ping something in game, I get the Discord notification thing.
What?
I changed the sound effect of it to a Discord ping.
What, like a mod?
Yeah.
Damn.
And
You
every
play-
time you kill web splitter, it's a sniper from TF2 scream.
Oh, hold on, I want to befriend that. Befriend that card. There we go. I've got a Steve.
Deprived gets one shot by the 2 starting bosses, the other classes don't. Deprived forces rune grinding on top, so it's more boring. Fair enough. But I think it's
Well,
okay
you
that I
have-
don't
you have
like
more-
it. I did
you have
play it
more
for a
option later
while.
on, in my opinion.
I never
But
got
as
that
a
later on though. I got too bored.
Yeah.
I guess it's an issue. I think if I'm not like it's not like I'm never gonna play Elden Ring again, but I think if I do, it'll be multiplayer, and I'll pick some like stupid broken weapons so I can be overpowered. Because now I've enjoyed the game as being difficult. I want to play it as being easy. I think that's satisfying. You've been playing Crystal Clear. You got Slowpoke as your starter, and you just got Heracross. That's awesome. I love Heracross. I love Slowpoke as well. Have you been naming your Pokemon, Ledge? The Heracross was a pain to catch. It took ages. You finally caught it with your last Great Ball. Detonator? Oh, I'm out of ammo.
Is there a that? Is there a that? Oh. You can put down like a gunner shield and push it away.
Maybe I can freeze it if I throw 2 things at it.
I don't think it can wait for them.
No, I don't think
Where
so.
should I throw the shield?
There's just a
Like-
detonator here.
Whenever he get near to the radar, I'm luring him away, so it's fine.
Who's he chasing?
She's chasing me. It's
Okay, I'm
fine.
gonna stop shooting him then.
Oh,
I can kill him. He's dead. So what? Oh, okay. That
You
exploded.
post your team Pokemon server. Please do. We should compare teams. I showed you my team a while ago, right? I have like a Growlithe. I had an Executor. I got the whole lot.
I showed you my team. Please respond.
I showed you my Pokemon team. I have Gyarados. Oh, you're dead.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I'm
You'll be
getting
fine. You'll be fine.
overwhelmed.
I'm fine.
I ran out of ammo.
Should.
We don't have any more Nitra. Did you put a thing up on the Nitra?
Oh,
thing?
almost there.
Okay.
Okay, we got it.
We just need to get back.
Yeah, we just need. We can do the extra event if you want.
Well, I'd like ammo. I have
There's one ammo.
There's like
potion
nitro over here.
Well, yeah. Did you? Oh, you did. Thank you.
There's
I
one
don't know if that's
nutrient
enough
still.
though.
I don't know how much Nitra do we have.
We have like 16.
Does any of you have a Nitra just like on you?
No.
No.
I can look around here.
Yeah, I've seen like a few little things around. Thank you, Tom. I've seen a few like things around here and there.
Let there be light.
There's nothing in here.
Great
We're missing
and Great
one
Club
Evo
use the
nut as
rust
well.
movesets in the game. Yeah, I know, Blank. I know the weapon I used in Elden Ring is not good. Don't worry. I played with it. I'm aware.
There's like no nitro
But
in this room.
It was so bad it made me not like the game. You know, like sometimes playing a game but with an inoptimal loadout can be quite fun. I think it did not help Elden Ring.
Well, I think like the game expect you to like move on to better weapons
Maybe, yeah.
because like the amount of legacy dungeons that are in the game is they're like 152 bosses if
Yeah.
you include like the dungeon bosses. So
I
yeah.
mean, I was also annoyed by the amount of copy and pasting, honestly. Like, I think I saw the same, like, Gale from Dark Souls 3 boss, like, 3 or 4 times.
Players recharging.
There was only 39 of these. We can go back to get Nitra, but
Hey, Matthew. Wait, no, Matthew too.
Wait.
Hello. Oh, there's Nitro here.
oh. That be enough?
You wanted them to be good, but Miyazaki hates hammer weapons. It sucks because hammers. I think great hammers are sick. I don't know if you'd noticed that from my like Monster Hunter playthrough where I used a great hammer.
I fell off.
By the way,
Realized I didn't realize my health was
I
that
think it's
low.
the wrong one. I'll get you. Hello.
Ran.
How are you?
I'm gonna go look for that one Evo nut that we're supposedly missing.
Here.
Oh, there it is.
You found it?
Yeah.
Gunner!
can't reach it easily, but
Oh, I can get it. I can get it. Look. Where is it?
It's like up. Got it.
And they're-
Got him.
Oh, it's, no, stinky.
You're good. That's
Me-
good to hear.
Me here making a tunnel on my way out. This guy.
Look at this bulk detonator hole.
Yeah.
What have you been
If
up
that
to,
was
Matty?
if this was a gold one, we'd be rich.
Yeah, but also we'd still be mining it out.
Yeah. No, I mean I have satchel.
Oh yeah.
Blow it up. Right. Do we have enough for one?
No.
The recharging.
not really, no.
We need like a little bit more, don't we?
Received. Hacking pod incoming. Stand clear.
I thought holding tab was how you found out how much you had
No
as a team.
control. Control. It will pop it out.
Oh, in the top right, we have 64. How much is it for a thing?
80.
We're pretty close.
Does any one of you guys have like resources on you?
I have one Ebo nut. Oh, I guess I can put that in, so we have the...
Yeah, so we can get.
I don't really want to do a side quest without any ammo, though. Elden Ring
Yes.
has a bunch of non-optimal but cool weapons and meme weapons, but the game's so large that you have to get there and loot it. So spread out that you don't get what you want very quickly on your first blind playthrough. Yeah, but I like to play a blind playthrough in a fun way, you know? I thought... I'm experienced in these sorts of games, I should be fine.
I'm just gonna go back for some nitro because I saw
Yeah,
somewhere we're
I'm-
going.
I'm just gonna go back to the last area. Hey, demonic. You can see how this. You don't see this as a bad thing, but you know how it can turn people off. Well, like in Dark Souls 1, right? You can get to like a lot of the fun weapons within like a few hours, right? If you know what you're doing. The world, it's not an open world game like Elden Ring, but it might as well be, right? Like you can if you're good enough, you can get just about anywhere you want. So if you want to really rush down a certain weapon, like I always used to get a scythe because I really liked the scythe. You can just rush catacombs, run past all the monsters, grab your scythe, and then quickly go. It's like in Pokemon, right? You're like, oh, I really want to use this like Safari Zone monster. You can like rush getting like a bike, and then quickly go down Safari Zone, catch yourself like an Executor, and then quickly run back and do whatever gym you were doing as if you weren't there. And I don't know. Is Elden Ring like that? Or is Elden Ring more like, no, you have to do the first 7 gyms first?
No, they're like only like
Oh,
10 or something mandatory boss.
right. Well, it's the main story bosses, right?
Yeah,
How?
you can go from the beginning to the final room.
In like an hour or...
No, like you could just go there. It's open.
Alright. But is it like Breath of the Wild where the boss gets easier the more the bosses you kill?
No.
You can just... What do the story
You can
bosses do?
you
Is it
can
just a different ending?
You should just go to the final boss. Yeah.
It's just
No, the way you. Okay, do you want me to spoil it? or
No, don't. Because there
Okay,
might also
then.
be other people playing. I
Okay.
don't know, but also there might be people watching.
Yeah, then I won't explain how you get other endings then.
If it's a Miyazaki game, there'll be 500 endings, and one of them will be like an explicit game FAQs checklist you have to go through. Like, talk to this NPC when he's in his underpants in stage 3 while you are using a bloody katana.
You literally just explain it.
There you go. It's that's how they always fucking are. It's like, oh, but if you accidentally don't talk to him in the jail, but you do talk to him the second time in the jail, he'll instantly die in Act 3. But then if you use a resurrection seed of Miyazaki's special cropper, on Act 4 on a weird looking plant outside the starting area, if you have to clip through the wall a little bit and use the special attack on a great club, and then within 48 hours, if you leave the game open and mine 6 Bitcoin, you will get the true ending. For that day. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's actually no Lytron. We can just not do
That's
this,
just
but-
fucking... Well, I mean, I've got actually no ammo. None of you have any nitro in your bottom of your screen.
I have no.
Didn't-
Got 10 breach cutter ammo and 17 shotgun
Look at this rich
2
man
pens
over
of
here.
sentry gun ammo. So
Yeah, we can just not do this, to be
Damn
honest.
players could need an upgrade.
you don't want to do it?
I mean,
What?
we can try, but I'll just be running around pickaxing stuff. I don't know how much help
Sure.
I'll be.
I mean, I think we just need to kill bugs while it hacks, right?
Yeah.
Well, I can do
we
that.
just
I'll
have
do the
to
hacking
defend.
then. Yeah, let's do the mission. I'll do the
No,
hacking.
we just have to stay in this room, the zone.
No, but like, don't we need to...
No, it's just defend the thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, in which case I'll
Yeah,
just put some
watch
flares
the
on.
Delete hacksaw at work.
Elite taxel, let's go.
Oh, we got an oppressor.
great. I mean, I guess I have
Dead.
one grenade. There's a little snifter of nitra here. Bogeys?
I have not seen this much enemies in the Hazard 4 before. Hazard 3 before.
Yeah, it only has 3.
That's weird.
It definitely has 3 because they don't do much damage. Like,
Yeah, it's Hazard 3.
Just die.
but they're just scary.
Oh, Praetorian.
You're practicing MySQL. You've never used it practically in an actual coding project. Oh, what makes you pick MySQL? In particular, is it just you just want to learn the stack? Have you used much, like, you know,
I'm
maybe PLSQL or something as well? Or... Elden Ring also has stuff like that, but your first playthrough you don't know where to go. Dark Souls is so old and runs this optimized, people knows what this stuff is. Maybe.
No, but even if you.
I just wanted to do my first playthrough as a fun one, because I thought having beaten like another 4 or 5 games in the series a few times over, I could play one game with an inoptimal loadout, but apparently I happened to pick the worst weapon in the game.
But the thing is also with Elden Ring, people were already making like wiki of it like day one. So
Well,
like, there's like not. It's not like Dark Souls 1.
Yeah, Dark Souls 1
like,
wasn't
no.
very popular.
Yeah.
Very.
So, like,
Dark Souls 2 is popular. Which is weird, right? Because obviously people like meme about how
everybody
bad it is now.
everybody get away from the funny. I'm gonna explode.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Tom.
Wow, I can't believe you killed Tom Bowser.
I'm gonna put down a shield because I'm scared.
Tom, by the way, you've ruined me. I watched a YouTube video where it showed Mario on the NES killing Bowser, and I was like, oh, it's Tom Bowser's avatar. What's that here? And then I like thought for another second. I've just associated your brand with Super Mario. Yeah.
I created it first.
It's
Well,
not. You did this.
Are we
I
supposed
just
to
thought I'd
shoot
let you
this
know.
control bot?
Yeah, you do.
yeah, you
do.
can shoot it. The
I mean,
green one
there's-
is friendly, but the other ones are.
Oh, you can hack it.
I'm gonna hack it.
Elite hacksaw moment.
I've hacked it.
No way.
No, I haven't hacked it.
No way.
I hacked it. I'm a poke. I'm a poke. I'm a dope.
Hey guys, I got us some Bitcoin.
Yo! I'm gonna buy myself one pizza with that, please.
Successful stab at our rivals.
Okay,
One
are we ready
whole
to go
Bitcoin.
home?
Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
Press the button.
Smooth as always, team.
Button
Hey,
is
Zelly.
pressed.
I have 3 breach cutter ammo. That's it.
People want full stack devs. You'll have to learn backend stuff. That's fair. What? Wait. Demonic Blin, where are you in your life right now? Because you're not rare on the stream. We see you around. But like,
You're not going on the street.
well, sometimes when someone hasn't been around for a while, I'm like, where the fuck have you been the last like, 5
They
years?
just like become a shiny.
Yeah, right. I know. I'm just.
Yeah.
What are you? Where are you right now, Demonic? You're looking to become a, gain skills to become a full stack dev. That's fair. Just remember that if you are a full stack dev, you should be paid like a full stack dev rather than being paid like a.
Intern.
Well, yeah. You are technically doing 2 people's jobs, or 3 or 4 or 5.
Oh.
I mean, I've been also working about learning databases and stuff, but
It's useful
not learning
skill.
not learning MySQL, rather learning Postgre.
Oh, you have Postgres, yeah.
Yeah,
Why
hear
didn't
it's
you learn
very
dbeaver? It's popular in the freeware community. I think it's becoming quite popular in business. It's a bit like Unity, right? Where like it used to be really popular in just like hobby projects, but now it's becoming very popular in actual
I
companies.
was
the
trying to
more
kill the
mature it
Praetorian. I
becomes.
did not think that he was in the blast radius.
I got boomed.
You indeed got boomed.
Clumsy, you have more kills than us than the monsters. I just want you to know.
I've only killed 2 people.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. I haven't been killed
Oh
once
right,
by
yeah.
one.
Nobody got down. Like,
I got killed once and I fell off the other time.
I think I made like £15 from crypto. Because I think I accidentally... I think at some point I got frustrated with the system, so I put like 50 quid in or something, and like put it into like a bunch of different coins to see what would happen. I put like a $5 in like 10 different, and then one of them shot up, and the others like dropped a little bit, but that one shot up. So I sold out. I made a big like 10%
big.
profit. So I was like, that's it. I've had my taste of the market. I'm out.
Sec pog.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I don't remember
Like,
what
I
it was.
can
It was
retire now with 15 quid.
yeah, it was
Like,
some
get
weird
get
one.
out while you're ahead.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
I did get out while I was ahead, and I suppose I'm happy with it. I know one of my coworkers has like an insane amount of money in Bitcoin from like years ago. I don't know how he's feeling about
Jesus.
it being worth half right now, but I'm guessing he's thinking it's gonna triple.
Yeah, didn't the market for it just like plummet?
Yeah, it's been plummeting. Demand for it's, you know, dropping, and regulation is starting to catch up. Electricity's starting to get very expensive. All the, you know, the real coins that have like a limit on their mining is starting to hit that sort of. It's not efficient. Like, no one mines Bitcoin, right? It's not efficient, and I don't know. I think a lot of the hype's died down because people actually know what it is now, rather than it being this mysterious golden goose. that
Yeah.
you squeeze, and it's like 5% of people squeeze it,
And
and a
also,
gold egg
you know,
pops
like
out.
the funny monkeys was a thing.
Yeah, I think that probably lowered a lot of people's.
The NFTs.
Yeah.
Fungible tokens. No
Well,
way.
it probably made a lot of people very. I don't know what the word is.
Skeptical.
Skeptical. You know. lowered a lot of
Skeptical.
people's
Also,
image.
like all the scamming was going on.
Do you want to
so-
try Has 4, lads?
Sure, but I won't play Driller then.
Oh, you can.
Yes,
Do you want to play
good.
Scout? I've been playing Scout a lot.
I can play Scout or NG, yeah.
I'm gonna switch to.
More perk points
Something.
for me.
I'll switch to Driller, but I don't mind playing NG as well. If you want to play, Tom.
Yeah, whatever you prefer.
Well, what do you prefer, Mr. Bowser?
Oh,
I'm
it's
probably
seven
playing
seven
Engineer.
arc shouldn't be that bad.
Oh, that was a nice jump there.
7 arc. Oh, what's beer? Beer.
I will buy you all a beer.
Red
just-
Rock Blaster.
A recent grad looking for a job. It was either embedded C or full stack. You don't want to do web dev.
Me at my first.
I mean, I'll be honest, embedded C sounds fucking sick. I've said it a lot. I have a lot of respect for low-level programming.
Oh, isn't Microsoft or Google developing like a new version of C++?
Carbon.
There's
yeah.
quite- Carbon.
quite a few new versions of C++.
Yes, but like it's like
That one
yeah,
was
the
announced
Carbon.
a week ago.
Oh,
And,
okay.
And there's already job offers requiring 2 years.
Oh, is that what that
experience
meme
in-
was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
it's not
okay.
even a meme.
Yeah, I didn't know what Carbon was, I'll be honest.
So what's the deal with Carbon? Is it just like
Just a new version of C++, I guess.
is
What's, I mean,
that it?
is it just going to be like a type safe, or not type safe? Is it just going to be like a, like what Kotlin is to Java, you reckon? Like, is it going to remove like nulls or null pointer errors or what? I don't know. It feels like for C++ to C++, you need to be able to accidentally launch a nuke from your laptop for it to be the right language, right? Like if you accidentally put an asterisk to the left and it's meant to be to the right, like it should like
Like,
set your house
Make
on fire. Like, yeah, like flicker your lights on 100 times a second and give you a headache.
That's fun.
just kill all the servers in your workspace.
Yeah,
immediately.
it should access the most, like every printer in the local area and print off all your passwords.
Oh.
I think you
that
can
was-
just do that normal.
Oh yeah, there you go. But with C++, you could automate it.
I think I've made a really good jump. I'm a little bit high up.
Drop sequence initiating.
Oh, are
Wait,
you?
let me. Yeah, I'm getting a matrix core.
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm on the pipe over here, like. Use.
Sorry if I'm like a little delayed on reading the chat. I'm a little tired. You sold your soul for Bitcoin, and now your undead army is crumbling.
And they're on me.
Damn, Lich. But at least they're secure on the blockchain, right?
They're
JavaScript API is
non-fungible
being
now.
constantly deprecated. It's a pain to deal with. We're talking to like a mobile developer where like every week there's a new flavor of like, you know,
Errors.
well, a new flavor of errors. There's like a new flavor of like whichever big tech company prefers decided that this thing is insecure, or this thing is against privacy, or this thing is whatever, and they deprecate it and then don't provide a solution.
I have a solution that makes every single device very secure. Just users are not allowed to use them.
Yeah, if users stop
There you
using their
go.
phones, things would be so much better. Well, there's also like about 500 different ways of like attaching some of accessing a view
Yeah,
in a
accessing
scene.
like random shit to your file.
No, I just mean from like a boring perspective. There's like 100,000 built-in, not even libraries. There's 100,000 built-in solutions for the exact same thing, And you never know when that deprecated means dead. Like, async task is not something you're meant to use, yet like half of the things in industry still run it.
Async.
Async task is like, it's an old thing in Android to do, well, an asynchronous task. But it's very easy to become error prone, so it's not recommended you use it anymore. There's a lot of better solutions. We have like
There's a
lovely
lot of-
coroutines in Kotlin now.
We got bug detonator again.
Yeah. But there's like 100 million built-in ways to do something, and then even the default libraries won't be able to, they won't decide which is the best one. Like, all of them will use a slightly different solution. There's no one best one. And then you might find one you kind of like, but then it turns out it's lacking in like a really obvious feature, and you have to use one of the old shitty features just to make up for it. Or there's something super basic and it doesn't exist. And you have to,
That's a
everyone ends up
rough
installing the
one.
same like 10 libraries in every project, whichever the flavor of the month is. Like, how do you want to?
Another detonator.
Shit.
Another one.
How do you want to like load a URL? Do you want to use curl or glide or
That's a
Picasso
Crassus
or
detonator.
whatever the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's a golden one.
Want to use SVG? Or good luck. Make sure you install this library. Oh, you already have a program that's got 100,000 images. You loading this other API? Oh, sorry. You can have a fun
How dare you
afternoon.
not use a network. Ready for what was it called? Restful. I forgot what it was called.
You're a restful. Oh, is this a gold boy?
Yeah, it's a gold boy.
Cool.
Um,
Oh, I thought that was an eye. It's a fossil. I thought this was like a big face. It's not. Ah!
that's a lot of.
Help. They need a monster to kill. You'll do.
Ow. Wait, I got.
Wait, I thought
back.
killing a monster got you back after fine will. I just killed
Yeah,
two things. It didn't.
You have to get health back.
You have to get health back. Oh, so it's not killing stuff. It's using vampire.
No, yeah, you have to proc vampire.
Bugger.
Okay, look at this boy.
Look at us. We are
Your
all
team's in the
friends.
Pokemon channel. Dope. Yeah, I've heard getting into embedded programming can be tough.
Run. Lure them
Hey,
away
Blake.
from him.
Play LeBron James. I'm not playing LeBron James.
The-
Embedded programming seems like
Right.
the sort of thing where they
Run
always
away.
want you to be like 100 years old.
Got
So I
back.
feel like it's going to be very hard to be a junior embedded dev. Like, no one's going to trust you. They won't trust you unless you have like grey hair in your beard.
Why do I feel like just programming just becoming more like, if you don't have experience in this for 10 years, you do not have the job.
Because that's how that is. But the realistic fact of it is that anyone that does programming for more than like 8 years does not do programming anymore. They go into a managerial role. So all the
Yeah.
programmers have between 0 and 8 years of experience. Only like the true wizards have more than that.
The
And it's because
Gandalfs.
yeah, the people that like do it in their spare time. Stop killing me!
We're not killing you, the detonator is.
My guy just complained about other dwarves killing him. He said,
Oh.
"Stop shooting me," and I saw a big laser beam go through my face.
Oh, that might have been me.
Tom, not
I was
only are you
keeping
up
the
my
death
ass,
data.
but you also killed me.
It's alright, no one got seriously hurt.
I got killed.
No
You're
one's
still alive
actually
and
dead.
walking.
Come on.
Look at
Alright,
all
I
that
mean,
gold we've got.
Hey,
We're
Master.
all fine.
how many Jadis are there in here?
You're the second person on today's stream, Master Chug, to say, "Oh, Woolen, you still exist." But it's not a regular occurrence. People normally don't. Why today? What happened? Did
It's
Twitch
the
change its
weekend.
algorithm, or it's not it's a Thursday?
Suddenly, everyone's just. Whoa.
Maybe that Team Fortress video.
Oh,
perhaps.
it's a standard, pretty standard video, I thought.
Oh my god, there's a swarm right after we got screwed over.
Well, hang on,
by
I don't have
two
a sentry, do I?
detonator.
Different character.
Yeah, you're playing the other. You have the drill.
I always forget when I'm playing NG to actually put the sentry down. So I just wanted to double check.
Hopefully we don't get another detonator.
It's
That
happening
would
every
be
time you
very
tune in.
Unfortunate.
It's because you have long-term memory loss playing. Every stream you start by saying, "Yo, Woolen, you still exist," and then you watch for 3 hours, and then you're like, "Cool, I'll see you again." And the next time you're like, "Oh, Woolen, you're still existing."
It's like
way.
tomorrow. It's like
So
huh,
shocked. Yeah, I haven't seen you in
Still
years. Yo, nice beard.
It's like dementia.
Hey, I remember that Modest Tim video yesterday. That was great.
Can we get a zipline up there?
Where?
Like
Oh.
just like going up to the deposit site.
Like
Oh,
that.
that's
Yeah,
sweet,
that should be
Master.
fine.
Watch out, I set you on fire.
Oh, I got loaded.
Oh, did I sign your loadout? Oh, cool. Used to download my commentaries when you had no Wi-Fi. That's honestly the single biggest piece of praise I've ever heard.
To be honest, didn't everyone did that at one point?
Yeah, I
Like
used to
when-
do that on the bus. I used to download all of Sal's Highlander commentaries. Salamancer. He did, Highlander, like, shoutcasts. He would commentate over, like, the
remember-
American ones.
I remember. I'm just going up here very slowly, guys. Just.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just vibing.
The only difference between embedded and regular is the lack of available memory. I think that's a pretty big difference. It really restricts what you can do.
I think it's a small difference.
Like,
Guys-
mobile, you do have to worry about memory, but not to the same extent, right? And with modern phones, it's fucking incredible how much shit you can put on it. Like, I got really shocked by Recycle View earlier today. I accidentally loaded a search query in my app that had like 15,000 results, and I scrolled through the whole thing for a few minutes, and it didn't lag once, and it loaded everything perfectly seamlessly. I've
Yeah,
just killed
for-
myself.
Phones are
Oh, the
insane.
phones are insane. They have a lot. My phone has like the same amount of memory as my like computer, I think, or like a similar amount. Thank
How
you,
much does your
Chugway.
computer have?
It has 16 gigs. My phone probably has like 8 gigs, really. I don't know. But
Yeah, most phones have 8 gigs nowadays. Which
the
is
it's crazy, right? It's a lot of memory.
Yeah.
Like scrolling Twitter. But the Streamlabs is having issues today, so there's no on-screen announcement. I
Can
apologize.
I get a platform over there?
I will rerun your sub if Streamlabs fixes itself. Thank you for the Prime sub there, Master Chugway. Yeah, there you go. You can have these forbidden budget emotes. It's all great. When am I going to stream more of Dark Souls? Dark Souls 3 was really fun yesterday. Oh god, blank no.
Dark Souls. That's really fun.
Hey, Woolen, when are you playing more of those fucking...
Breath
what was
of
the
the
little...
Wild.
Breath of the Wild. What was the car called? I played that one game.
Car?
Yeah, like the kids game. It was like a point-and-click game. You know what I mean?
Can I get?
It was like a little cartoon... Oh, I don't do platforms, do I?
You don't.
Tom.
Tom.
If you can do
is-
dynamic memory allocation in C, you can probably do embedded. Well, guess what I can't do? Guess what I can't write C? Like, we did one C module in uni. I got like a B in it, and then I
Where are
haven't
the
touched it
little
since.
ones coming from?
C++.
Must have read it somewhere.
It's probably a boot nexus somewhere. Yeah.
C, I need to... I really want to learn C. I think I have like a mental dream, which is extremely attainable, of making a game or a port of a game in Game Boy. And that's in C. I don't know how much assembly I
Wait,
want
it's
to do.
Game Boy in C?
Game Boy is a mix of C and assembler, yeah. Most stuff will be done in C, but then sometimes you might have something that's run like extremely frequently, or it needs to be really precise, and you'll do it in assembler, but for the most
We
part,
got
C.
to resupply, guys.
Woohoo.
I'm sure like the big Nintendo games had a lot more assembly in it because they had a lot of extremely talented devs, but I think a lot of third-party titles are built mostly C. You can inject assembly code in a C file. Yeah, I know, you can do inline assembly. I don't know if it's called inline assembly, but yeah, that's dope. I love it. I think it's a fascinating language. It's like C to me is how I imagine non-programmers see regular programming, right? Like it's just a mystery. And the way it works is incredible to me. And I know at the base it's not that exciting, right? It's just an old fucking language. It has a bunch of
C?
easy ways to kill yourself with. Yeah, just regular C. Like for most applications you can get away with C++. So really you're restricting
like,
yourself.
really easy to use, from my experience.
It's just... I mean, it's object-oriented, right? And most people are taught... Like, that's the simple thing. Like, most people are taught object-oriented programming is the only way.
What is object oriented?
It's the idea that in your code, you're playing around with instances of classes, rather than in functional programming like C, where you're basically just running a bunch of... You're just executing things over and over and over again. There's no instance. You don't have, like... I don't know a good way to describe it other than that. Like, it's very abstract in object orientation, right? You'll have, like, a pet object, and then you'll have inheritance is, like, a big core part of it, right? So you'll have a dog and a cat, two different classes that might inherit from pet, and pet might have some default methods that dog and cat share. That's very object-oriented, right? A lot of sharing, a lot of abstraction.
Yeah, inheritance and everything is an object.
Yeah. Whereas
That's
in
kind of
yeah, like functional's a bit more like having a very complicated calculator where everything's sort of maybe not go-tos, but everything's just like one big ass script, right? Have you ever written like a TF2 script? That's not really object oriented, right? You do a bunch of binds and you run a bunch of lines one by one. That's a bit like functional. But imagine if instead of writing all those binds one by one, you passed around objects like maybe you
like
predefined a default binds
like
object. Or...
Scratch, something like Scratch.
I don't really know how Scratch works. I'm assuming Scratch is object
like,
oriented.
Scratch is a bunch of objects, and you like.
Well, yeah,
So
it's
imagine like a building block, and you just drag them together.
That's pretty much what it is, yeah.
Okay, so that's.
Well, okay, here's an example that maybe might help. So in Android, right? Mobile apps. You have a thing that you look at, right, on your screen. You have the view. You'll have text boxes and lists and pictures and web views and all sorts. Those are all very different, right? Like a text box isn't the same as a picture, and a little instance of Chrome isn't the same as either of those, and so on and so forth. They're all quite different, but they share things, right? They'll all have a location on the screen. They'll all have an ID. They'll all have a width and a height. The image might have extra things, like, a bitmap resource, and the web view might have a URL. So those things they'll all inherit from this generic view class that has this abstraction of, being on the screen and drawing. But they'll all differentiate themselves from each other by having those the little nitty-gritty bits like the bitmap or the URL. If you get me?
Yeah.
than that. No one has
I love
told me
talking
that they
about
actually do damage now. I did not
Yeah, we're
sign
on
up
Has
for it.
4. This is the higher difficulty. Also, teammate damage is like way up.
Moi.
You like the Hollow Knight stream yesterday?
Hollow Knight.
It's a blast from the
I
past.
really-
You define my childhood. That's extremely sweet. Thank you very much. There was the guy on the TF2 stream that said the streams reminded him of Stars streams, and that made me smile. I know, I'm sure it sounds dumb, but I like that. I was like, that's all I ever wanted, right? I liked Star videos, and I wanted people to think it was the same sort of thing. So I liked it that someone said that, because no one else has really said that. It's a very minor thing. Your
Well,
dick-
I recently saw a video about like TF2 competitive scene.
Sorry?
I recently saw a documentary about the TF2.
Wait, is that the big documentary? Did that finally come
Yeah,
out?
like
There was
30,
one that was.
30 minutes with Banny and all the.
Oh, I don't know if
I
it's that
think it's-
one. Is it?
Okay.
There's like a documentary that people have been making for a fucking ever, but I don't think it's ever come out. I don't know if it's that one.
I don't know. If I can find, I can send you it.
No, Blank, I didn't want to be American, but like I had a very I have a very specific mental relationship with like Star videos. You know, I watched them when I was like 13, 14, something like that. You know, there were videos about like my favorite game at the time. I put like thousands of hours in. The game was actively developed, so you wake up every day and you check YouTube just to see if there was a new video from him, and like if there's an update, fuck, you know there's gonna be like 4 coming out, right? It was, I don't know. I have a positive memory of it. And occasionally you get like nostalgic and you go back and watch them, and they're fun in like a vacuum because that game doesn't exist anymore. It's very different. So it's nice that someone said it reminded them of it, because it means to me, I suppose. You're heading off. Oh, bye Tube. Thank you for hanging out today. You can do whatever you want in C because it doesn't bother with classes or crap. Well, I mean, it depends how you think. Like my brain is. We didn't bring a mule. My brain is extremely object oriented.
We don't get a meal here. We have to deposit at the drill head.
Like when I made Woho, I tried doing that as state based? I don't remember what it was called. Something that was more suited to game development. I know component based, component driven development, component oriented programming, whatever. I know that's very popular in game development. You'll have a component like, you know, takes user input or draws to screen or
So much Jadis here.
has the sprite and you pass them around, you plop them into objects, but something like that. You can do thread parallelism in C, which you've also done. Threading's fun. Yeah, you can be very, very nitty gritty with it. So I think if you have the brain for it, it's incredible. So it's something I would like to learn. The issue with me in C though is it's so different to what I'm doing now that I'm already mentally drained when I finish work. That coming home and doing something even harder is
That's
not
just
possible.
Another bobcat.
It's going to end up with me getting burnt out. I'd have to find something really fun to do that would push me to do it. Something like making a Game Boy game.
But then still, you're making something that you don't know how long it will take you.
No, it's just that I mean, learning C, even though I did do it in uni, so I know I can, it would be sort of like me learning programming again from the start.
Oh.
Like, there's so many concepts that I just never have to think about, or they're completely alien to me, or maybe I've thought about them once or twice and now they're like inherent, like I have to know them inside and out rather than just loosely. It's a different way of thinking, right? If programming is problem solving, it's like I'm going from drawing something with a pencil to playing an instrument. Like, technically you're creating art either way, but you're using a very different tool. And, you know, one sort of plays in the other. You know, if you're a creative person, I'm sure you can switch around. But, you know, I'd have to learn that new tool, I think. Where do you find Phanpy in Crystal Clear? If you've seen an NPC with Phanpy, then the Pokedex will list the location. The Pokedex in Crystal Clear is insane, by the way, Lich. I don't know if you've used it, but it has stuff like... it'll display the entire Pokemon's moveset. So, like, what level it learns moves at, what TMs you can use on it. All that stuff's, like, baked into the Pokedex.
I have no ammo.
It's really cool.
Yeah, we have a, like...
And you can, like, compare base stats and stuff. It will show them, like, bars, like on Smogon. So if you really care, or you're curious, you could compare. Diggy diggy hole. It's awesome. Like, Crystal Clear it's really cool. I can't get over it.
Yeah, I'm missing 3 art blocks. Can't find them.
Tombo, no. How dare you be dead?
No,
I can't help it.
I'm getting void.
I can't help it. That is something a dead person would say. Oh! Sorry, Steve.
Don't hit Steve, he's precious.
Should they give Steve heart eyes when you convert him? Just a thought.
That could be a mod.
Well, I hope so.
It could be a mod
Smogon
great
deck.
enough.
It's just really cool, and it works on the Game Boy. Like, you can plop Crystal Clear in an actual Game Boy, and it runs. That's awesome. Like a heavily modded ROM hack. And you can even plug it into Pokemon Stadium 2 on the N64, and you can import your Pokemon from this ROM hack and play it. Is it really cool? Classes and instances make more sense in a video gaming because you make multiple instances of the same object. Yeah, but there's more, well, you know, component driven or whatever it's called is sort of a subset of object orientation, but it's more geared to game development. There's a lot of extra fuss that comes with object orientation that you might not want in gaming. You want things to run quick and fast and efficient, and you want certain things to be a little bit more lenient in some ways, or a little bit more strict in other ways. It's not something I've looked enough into to be able to talk about, but...
What part of this cave we haven't looked at yet? I feel like we've looked, like, the majority of
It's
it.
insane. The Stadium 2 stuff, yeah.
Oh, it's up here.
It's because it's a ROM hack, not a mod, right?
Tom, I need your assistance over here.
Pet like Steve.
Okay. I'm nearly dead.
You could be an old
where are you?
Yogscast member saying, Woolly.
Coming to you. That's
Okay.
over here. We have to clear these guys out first,
So
though.
many enemies.
friends?
Yes, how's that for?
I know, but even so, there's...
Yeah, I feel... I don't know if they changed anything, but they clearly a lot.
Oh, have you been playing much RuneScape lately, Mr. Bowser?
Played a little bit today.
On what
It's like
account?
place one,
Have you been
place
doing more
one.
on the main, or are you sticking to the iron?
Sticking to the iron.
Ooh, how's progress? What's your runecraft at?
I haven't done much rune crafting recently, but
How could you?
I got 1,000 total level.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
painting agility today at Canifis.
I fucking love Canifis. I don't know why, but
You get so many marks of grace there.
it just feels so quick. And the music is like boom, boom, boom. I don't know, like I like it. And
I mean, I think they do give you significantly more.
They do, yeah. They drop a ton. I don't know. I got like obsessed with it. That was the first like RuneScape I played on the bus when I got my new job, which is not new anymore, but it was new at the time. So maybe I relate the Canifis rooftops to like the happiness of being unemployed for like a year and a half and then having a job, you know, a feeling of security.
Oh no.
What we
I
got?
got out.
Okay.
That is not an artwork up there.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
I am very dead.
I have no health. Yeah. Do you have a shield you could put up?
I'm down. I'm the boy with the shield.
Oh god. Do we have a frosty dude at least?
I got Frosty Boy.
I'm out of flamethrower ammo. Blow up. Give up. Give up. Give up. Oh god.
Wait, can the bugs or the monsters not go into the shield?
Yeah, they can go into shield.
I think the way it works in the pathing is either they can't go in or they make it such a high priority that they just never bother.
Oh, I'm dead. Ah.
Oh. Wait,
I wish I had
might be
ammo and
best
health.
And shoot the stinkers.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I don't believe.
Do you have ice bombs?
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh fuck.
No.
Nah.
Boy.
We're
The
all gonna be in hospital thing.
The prompt keep giving me like the rest thing. It's just keep canceling, dude.
Well, Blank, I do have Pokemon Stadium. Not Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Coliseum. The person who stole my copy of Melee was kind enough to leave that in instead.
Oh.
which
Wait,
I-
you got your your cartridge, the Melee cartridge stolen?
Yeah, I've talking about this a lot. When I was in my first year of uni, my sister and her boyfriend raided my mum's house. They took all my GameCube games, and then, like a year later, when I left and I went back to move in by myself, for my second year of uni, I went to my mum's house and I was like, okay, cool, I've got a house now.
Let's just never talk about
I'm gonna get my GameCube, and most of the games were missing, so I asked where they were, and they were like, oh yeah, we took them, and here they are back. And I got most of them back, except for a few multiplayer games, including Melee. And they were like a grown adult who would have been well aware that Melee is quite valuable, which is nice of them. Don't worry, they gave me back like my broken disc of like The Sims busting out.
That's where the real value is.
That's where the real value is, and they gave me this. I mean, Pokemon Coliseum's nice, but they took my copy of Melee. I used to play as a small person. I didn't have any friends. Well, I had friends because I was a cool kid, but I didn't have any friends that played video games because I was a cool kid.
They were not
Football.
cool enough.
No, or they had like a PlayStation or an Xbox, and no one knew what fucking Nintendo was. So I used to just play like the Melee, like the little like solo challenges, the events, and like the adventure mode over and over. And everyone always says they hate the adventure mode, but that's all I played, and I liked it. You run around as Link and you can bomb like a Goomba. Like, what the fuck else do you want? I don't understand. Like, I'm sure I'll buy it back at some point, but like, I don't know. It's not the same. It's
the thing.
Well, it's not the same
feeling.
copy, right? It's just someone
not the
else's
same
copy
anymore.
of Melee. Yeah.
Cleared warm-up. Time to get
It's
to work, team.
not the same.
I'm gonna be so sad the day my Wind Waker disc breaks, because it's already kind of cracked. Like, it still works, but it's like cracked in the middle because of the boxes that you put GameCube games in are kind of hard plastic. So I guess just over time I've played that game so much that the middle bit's cracked. I'm gonna like cry the day I put it in and it stops loading.
See, I never own any cartridge game, so I don't know how that feel.
No, GameCubes
Never-
are discs.
never
They're tiny
had
discs.
Yeah, this or like I've
Oh.
never owned those types of games at all.
It's funny because the N64 games are all completely functional and they probably will never break. Maybe they'll corrode over time and you just use a little bit of whatever to fix them.
Isn't like one of the Nintendo, like the old Nintendo consoles, still have
I just
So what?
still have like customer service, even though like they are very old. I don't know
wouldn't be
which one is
surprised.
it.
I mean, the Wii's probably still serviced. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I mean,
it's used in a
the
lot of
Wii is-
hospitals. I mean, the Wii got its last game after the Wii U, or like the same year as the Wii U. I mean, the
think
Wii
it's-
U's last game, like some like singing game. Oh, woof. Like don't starve. Like Just Dance or something. Like one of those. I think was released on the Wii like a few years ago, like the regular Wii, but not the Wii U.
I think like the I don't know which one. It's like either it's the 3DS or the DS that still have customer support.
I sort of can't play anymore. I'm sorry to leave.
Do you have to go to sleep, Linley? Are you snoozy?
I am very snoozy today. I woke up at 6 in the morning.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's a tough life, isn't it?
Big snooze.
Good night, Linley.
Oh yeah, good night,
Thanks
Linley.
for the
Thanks for
game.
hanging out. It was
Yeah, it was
Good
very
night.
fun.
good fun.
Thanks for the game.
Let's game soon.
Yes, of course.
Blank, now that Linley's died forever, do you want to join in
Yeah.
his place and completely replace him in my heart?
Blank has
I've already
disappeared.
forgotten about him. No, I'm not. I'm
I'm
lying. I'm
still
kidding. I'm
here.
kidding, Linley. I'm kidding. Okay,
Oh.
Blank, now he's gone. I've completely forgotten about him. It makes my
Anyway,
heart hurt a
goodbye.
little bit. I can't say that. Yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Have a nice snooze.
Good night. Oh, well,
All right, now
there
he's real.
we go. Stop, streamer.
It makes me feel really bad, but it's so funny.
Streamer, stop.
Forgot who.
He's
No.
already dead.
Oh dear. Well, Blank, do you want to be? Do you want to join the game and make it so it's just Lich in chat?
Just a little.
Oh, Lich, you said you posted your Pokemon team, right? Chris has sent me a picture of Kirby eating bread, saying this is you eating bread. I'm going to say I've already seen this photo. Epic fail. There we go.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Who's this?
Hello.
Hello there.
Who's this? Mysterious voice.
I don't know.
I'm trying to find Lich's secretive Pokemon. Oh, here we go. It's just my phone's internet's just fucking up. You're hunting Fampi. Here we go. Alright, let's have a look, Lich. Oh yeah, crystal clear also. You know all those little icons for the Pokemon on like the menu? Like the little tiny like 4-bit sprites in the fucking corner. Like those things are all custom. Those aren't in Crystal. Crystal uses like the Gen 1 sprites with like another like 5 types added. It's incredible. You got Heracross, Nido, a Slowpoke, and a Geodude. You know you can get a Golem as well. There's an NPC you can trade it back with. Wait, who just joined? Was that it was
Me.
Blank. But your voice sounds
Invite those
different. Is this the multiverse, Blank?
No.
Why do you sound different?
Oh.
Are you on?
Hold on, do you want me to go back? I can go back. Hold
Have you?
on.
No. I'm not saying it's bad. I didn't know who you were for a second. I'm used to like sort of like Peter, you know, not like Peter, you know, from Family Guy. You know him? Yeah, just like that.
What was that?
This is legit all you've wanted from a Pokemon game, right, Lich? I'm very glad that you
yeah.
appreciate it as well. Hello. Are is this Femboy Ghosty from Twitch chat?
It's me.
Oh, it's normal Black. Oh, nostalgic. Oh, there we go. Hey, Blank, do you want to play Monster Hunter?
Yes. How did you say poggers?
Poggers chat. Alright. Let's do Tom Bowser's level because I like Tom Bowser and I hate Blank and Clumsy. You two. Stinky and smell.
Yay.
I'm almost done with the barrels.
Yes,
Yeah.
someone's not getting.
Oh my god, Tom.
Yes, somebody's not getting my monthly sub.
I can't believe you're not
Sorry.
giving Tom your monthly sub.
I'm sorry, Willem. I've already done everything in Monster
Lies. How many hours do you have?
Quest. 300 something.
Double it. Why isn't it like 900?
Because that game has way less content than World.
Why didn't you just do a second playthrough, but as a male character?
Because I didn't like it as much as World.
Sounds like a skill issue, I'm gonna be honest with you, Blank.
It's true. I've used like 3 weapons.
Oh, you cunt. Really? 3? Pff, that's almost as
Yeah.
many as half as I've used.
I used no, it actually I used like 4. Never mind.
4, damn.
Because I've been playing
Yeah.
Gunlance now.
Oh, Gunlance is cool.
It's very cool. I like it a lot. They made it really fun in Rise. I like that game. For Gunlance.
I can't wait until you've said that they've improved the gun I liked using.
The gun?
Yeah, you said they made the hunting horn better. You know, the gun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they made that good. Or
This
they
when
made
did-
it. It's always been good.
Did they make
made
it...
more enjoyable.
Yeah, did they add in like the minigame aspect? Or what? Like in World, right? The hunting horn's like its own game.
So, yes
I got
and no, because it's as simple as pressing a button, but it's a lot of self-buff maintaining stuff.
It's different to World, but it's still fun. Because I did like the Rise one. It's
Yes.
just not the same.
I still like World's version way more,
Really?
but it is better.
Okay.
Yes. The new move they added is like fully armored.
Is it like when they added the spin in
It gives you a
In World?
buff. It is kind of like that.
when it's like suddenly they unlocked all these new opportunities? Cupcake says hi, by the way, Blank.
Scanners have picked up a massive deposit of a quark.
Not to Tom though.
Oh, hi, Cupcake.
Cupcake
I haven't
hates
seen
Tom.
Cupcake in forever.
I either haven't seen Cupcake in forever, or they were here like yesterday. I honestly I can never tell.
Holy exploders.
You come in and out of existence like a ghost.
Jesus Christ.
Post like a little emote
Oh,
of like
this
an
is
anime girl
odd.
coming out of like a corner somewhere.
Porn.
It comes in and out and has a big smile.
Yo! Congrats.
Being killed by Steve.
I'm always watching
And
you.
the friend that Slasher.
Yay.
Why aren't you always talking to me then? Watching without talking. Nothing sadder than being a lurker in my light lurkers. I still remember in my head like all the lurkers that I've accidentally called out and then they stopped watching my stream. There was one guy in Breath of the Wild who got like a gift sub and I mentioned their name and I think I like said hi sometimes when I saw them and then I think they got upset and stopped watching.
That was random.
I returned.
Hey, oh you left?
Yes, for like 2 seconds.
I already forgot. Is this Lich? No, is this Lindley? Wait. Oh well, how have you been, Blank? How's America? Is it still north of
Sucks.
South America?
Still.
Does it?
Yes.
I've never heard anyone say that.
What, America
That's-
sucks?
Yeah, no, everyone
That's
always says
interesting.
such good things about it. Like they're saying it's
I
a
love
third
America.
world.
Oh, that's so
Everyone's
wonderful.
American?
Damn.
Everyone's just secretly American.
Yeah, it's so adventurous here.
Eaten any good sugar loaves lately? Maybe?
Yes, actually.
Really?
Sugar loaves.
Yeah, I don't know. They
Yes.
put sugar in everything.
What? There's just like
It's just a loaf of sugar.
Jesus.
You've heard of meatloaf,
had-
right?
I had a
what? Do
They-
people actually eat
toaster
those?
strudel this morning.
Ooh, wait, that sounds German. Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure.
Wait, do you have
It's
braces?
very American though. The way it's a pastry that you put in the toaster.
Oh wait, is that a Pop Tart?
Frozen. Yes and no.
Did you watch that video of Subaru from HoloLive eating a?
Yeah, eating.
It is like a
Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart, but it is, more of a.
American. Well, I thought Pop Tarts are super American, aren't they? They're like
They are.
iced or something.
A toaster strudel is more soft, and I think it's more like an actual strudel where, you
Well,
know,
it's layers of pastry with like an apple like baked inside.
it has. Yes, but no. It's more like they're called toaster strudels, but I don't know if you could really describe them as one. It is kind of like a soft Pop-Tart, kinda.
Oh,
It is more like.
Good luck with your Fampi, Lich.
God, the word is leaving my brain at the moment.
you should tell Chris about Fampi, Lich. Chris loves Fampi.
Anyways, it's frozen. It's not fantastic.
Have you heard of the legendary Pokemon Lechonk?
Yo, Lechonk! I fucking love Lechonk, dude.
who who at Nintendo is like, yeah.
Someone who has a very good
Some-
idea on how marketing to Zoomers and Millennials works. What are we gonna do? We just
Oh.
make like a sad pig. Wait, what do we call him? Let's call him fucking
English.
LeChonk. Yeah. Oh, he's a bit chonky, isn't he? Yeah, that's great. Yeah, let's go with that. Wait, what? No, that wasn't the suggestion. Ah. What do we call this
What?
one? Call it Thick Boy or something. Juicy Thighs. And it's just like
Well, next
LeChonk,
they're
but it
just gonna-
evolves into
They're
a...
just gonna make it like a
Evolved into-
smiling frog.
Dude.
And name it Lepog.
Yo, let's
I
go.
don't know.
I fucking love Lepog, dude.
So
Pog
nice.
Chumpus.
Pepe
Pog
Chomp-
Chumpador, and it's like super. It's like a super Pogchamp. It's like Omega LOL.
Do children still play Pokemon games? Or is it just
No, just grown
adult
adults
people?
who complain about it.
I don't think children play Pokemon.
I think children play games, right? They probably
play
just watch
Fortnite.
videos of other
play
people playing
Fortnite.
games.
They play
Yeah.
Fortnite
Okay,
and Multiverses.
do they? I thought Multiverses was an adult game. You were recommending it to me.
I think everyone plays that game. It has like at like 9 p.m. last night. It had 130,000 concurrent.
That's pretty good.
It has a lot.
Is it
of
on Steam?
players.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Steam. It's free.
Oh, shit. You really want me to play that? What about the other 10 games that you told me to buy and play there? What about Mechanicus? I want to play more Mechanicus, Blank. When am I playing more
Well,
Mechanicus?
you own that game.
No, but I'm subject to your whims.
That's true.
What's the hot flavor of this month, Blank?
Multiverses? I'm addicted.
Are you? But you're going to be addicted for more than one stream?
Oh yeah, I'm very addicted. I'm not gonna stop playing that game for a very long time. I think.
Yeah, what about when Multiversus Rise comes out and the movesets are slightly different?
I don't think that's gonna happen. It's a free model game,
Oh, yeah. Next Lucario.
which I think is
named
really good for
Milfield.
that genre, honestly, because it actually motivates the devs to make it good. Because if they don't have players
Well,
who
no-
enjoy it, they're not gonna get money.
yeah, and they've probably wasted most of their development time. Apparently, I need to play more Genshin. Tomu said the fucking the archipelago.
Hypergirl is really good.
Apparently, it's got a lot
This
more
is-
content than I thought.
It's really fun. To be
It's
honest.
I loved it last time and I barely played it, so maybe I should play it more this time. I've been
Oh yeah, how far into the quest
just
are
started
you?
it. I literally just got
Okay.
to the archipelago. I did the Mona quest because I hadn't done that. I loved it. Cute, like Mona. And I
You
got
should-
to the archipelago and I saw like, you know, Clay and everyone running around.
Yeah, you should finish it. It's before it goes away. That is.
I've got like another 2 weeks, I think. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll play it next week. I was enjoying playing it with Tomu because he was helping me grind out the things that I never actually do. So I felt like I was
can help as
progressing.
well.
Oh, thank you, Clumsy.
I have basically. I mean, I've been playing only D2 and Genshin.
D2?
Destiny 2,
Oh, yeah.
which I do not recommend getting into.
No? Oh, apparently, yeah, I also need to play fucking, like, Apex, and I also need to play Titanfall and Titanfall 2, or just Titanfall 1, which...
It's Titanfall 2. I don't think that you can buy Titanfall 1.
Well, I thought the single player was good. Or did Titanfall 1
I
not
mean,
have a single player?
No,
One is
Titanfall 1 didn't have.
Only multiplayer.
Yeah.
So is it like Left
Titanfall
4 Dead,
2
but the second version is just better than the first version?
Yeah.
Like, who
Titanfall
plays
2
Left
is
4
just
Dead 1?
better.
Like, nerds who really like some really specific niche, like, tech that they took out of 2. Because they were only, like, a year apart, right? Or 2? Like, they're not, like, significantly different.
Titanfall 2, I would say, is worth giving a try, like the multiplayer and the campaign.
I thought it's full
Because
of,
it's
like,
pretty good.
robots.
Yeah, it's very fun robots.
No, robots, not like the Titans, but like fucking, like, evil bots. Like, bad
Like
bad
Big
people.
Whelp.
Like cheaters. No, not like the Iron Giant.
I don't know what the situation is now. I
heard
played
it was
when
super
it
bad.
wasn't. I played when it wasn't a hellhole of cheaters and DDoSers.
Yeah, I don't really want to get DDoS. I really want to play Apex, actually. I haven't been able to play it lately.
Do we get out of here?
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, we were doing the Aquax mission. I completely, like, lost track of what we were doing. I was enjoying our
I
conversations.
mean, we were having a good conversation.
This game's really good for conversations. It, like,
It's
really
like
lends
this-
itself to chats.
It's like the same with the Risk of Rain, and one person just hoover up everything where everyone's not paying attention.
And then you hear the... doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. You're
That's
running.
RuneScape.
No, but someone's always doing. Someone's always sea shantying tooing in Risk of Rain.
That's mostly me because I do take all the items.
Oh,
before the
Tom.
notice.
I started doing some red chins earlier, like just before the stream, and I was really enjoying it.
Well, catching them or
Yeah.
throwing them.
Oh, throwing them sounds great, but no, just catching them. I got like a bit mesmerized. I only did it for like 10 minutes, but my monkey brain fucking loved it.
Yay.
You can sort of get into a rhythm and make lots
Just
of
zoned
money and
out.
experience.
Yeah, I was like, damn. I like looked at my stack and I was like, yeah, there's 100k. I've been doing this for like 10 minutes. How'd that happen? It's comfy. I want something to do in the game while I'm watching YouTube, and right now my Slayer task is kill 160 demonic gorillas,
Oh no.
which is good. It's fun, but it takes like
okay.
2 hours to do, and I can't really. I sort of watch stuff on the side, but like, I'm having to count like 1, 2, 3, flick, 1, 2, 3, flick, move a tile away, change my weapon, change my prayer, 1, 2, 3, blah blah. And I don't have like a Saradomin Godsword. Like I think you might have had one. So like I can only do like maybe 8 kills a trip.
Is RuneScape like a D&D campaign?
Kinda. It's a D&D campaign where you're the DM. How about that? Like it's extremely open. There is nothing telling you at any point that you have to do anything. Things are prerequisites, but like you could start a new account and lock yourself in a swamp and then make a series where it's just you in the swamp for like a few years. And it'll be the most popular thing on YouTube, and it's a great
For
series. And you
some
should watch
reason.
it. Yeah. It's like a true MMO, and like Tomu and Cake are, a few people have like mentioned that a lot of other games are they're like surprisingly linear. Like in WoW, you're sort of told where to go a little bit. Whereas in RuneScape, you could start the game and then just chop trees for 800 hours and no one could stop you. You could immediately walk across the entire world and
It
sit
can
in
be
the
a bit
desert.
overwhelming for new players.
I think they recently added a thing that's sort of like
Yeah.
a pseudo quest guide for that, which sounds cool. Yeah, it is a bit overwhelming. I mean, when I started playing, that is what I did, right? Like I just chopped trees and I was enjoying
we
it.
told you what to do, pretty
You-
much.
You did, yeah. I was like, I don't know what to do, and then Tom would be like, oh, you should do a bit of Slayer, and
Yeah. I mean, if you have someone who knows the game, then it can be quite fun to...
I think I
Yeah.
said it at some point, but I wouldn't have played it as much if probably Tommy hadn't babysat me through free to play, and like given me like a course, you know? Because I probably would.
Do you have to buy a subscription for that game?
You have to.
You don't have to, but...
If you want to play it
unlocks a
properly.
lot more in the game, if
It
you remember.
Yeah, it unlocks like 99% of the content. Free to play is how the game was
Oh.
in like 2002. And there's been a few updates since just for free to play, but for the most part, all content in the last like 20 years is membered. Right, Tom?
Yeah, I have the same problem with my MMO, which is D2. It's like you have to buy the latest like.
Oh fuck, we're meant to be
expansion.
going somewhere.
Yeah.
I
Have you-
completely zoned out.
Have you been just slaying and wondering where people was going?
Yeah, I completely zoned out.
What the Dodongo doing?
I was just jumping in a circle, like I wasn't doing anything.
Oh.
Yeah. You could
Here
instantly
comes
go get Sea
Shiva.
Shanty 2. You could. Nothing is stopping you from unlocking and becoming a Sea Shanty 2 locked Ultimate Iron Man.
That'd be a very boring Iron Man, unless you literally just play it on repeat and go anywhere you like.
Oh shit, you're right, you could do that. Ooh. You both got 99 Slayer, I see. No, wait, I have 99 Slayer. That's me. I'm Bob Ross. Yeah. I think, like, Slayer in RuneScape is a little bit like traditional MMOs. Like, you go to an NPC and he says, go kill, like, 200 fucking demon monkeys. And then you go kill 200 demon monkeys and he gives you a bunch of points. And you use those points to buy upgrades to make it so you can kill the demon monkeys a bit better, or you can kill them longer or shorter, or don't have to kill them at all. That sort of thing. Like, that's Slayer. And then there's one NPC that's like, oh, kill 200 demon monkeys in, like, the crypt of the Necrodancer, specifically, and they give you a bit more points for that.
Is Slayer like a reputation system? So
Slayer
if
is a
you get-
skill,
Oh.
so it's
I thought-
really
I thought-
slow to level.
I thought it was like you level up this one character, not character, like
You do.
XP on that. Yeah.
No, not on that. Not on just monkeys. Like, if you're on a Slayer task, every monster you kill that you're assigned to kill gives you XP, and that's how you level Slayer. So, like, you know, at the start of the game, you're killing like fucking.
Oh, I got sent up into space.
You're killing like stray dogs with like limpy legs, and they give you 1 XP each. And at the end of the game, you're killing the
you can't
alchemical.
kill.
Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah. By the end of the game, you're killing like the alchemical Hydra, which is this like boss that has like a bunch of stages, and it's. You know, it's not just like a small dog, and killing it gives you 100 trillion Slayer XP.
So
Except it doesn't,
just-
because the game's
Can you
old.
give me like a reference of how long it would take out to max out Slayer?
Like 500 hours? What do you think, Tom?
Holy.
Slayer is one of the slowest skills in the game, so
If you're efficient, it's not so bad, but being efficient is fucking boring. Yeah, and it's really expensive. Like, if you have 2 accounts, you could probably fund your second account to do Slayer quickly. Like, RuneScape's the sort of game where you can always pay to be faster, right? Like, in Slayer, you can use, like, a cannon that shoots stuff for you, and you can buy the end of slot gear and use the best ammo that's super expensive. And you could do it quicker, but it's detrimental, yeah. I think is 500 hours reasonable, Tom, or do you think it's longer? Like, playing it normally, not
longer.
like maybe 800. I think
there
we
are
had-
some skills that are very quick.
Who hasn't had their
They
beer?
just sit and-
You could get cooking level 99 in like a day or two, right? Like just
Yeah.
making
Yeah,
wines.
because I figure like the more easy test like tree cutting probably is.
No, tree cutting's
slower
fucking slow. The fastest way to cut tree is like a level 60 tree, and you get like 2 seagulls to hit you like
Wait,
off like
wait,
one.
trees have levels.
Yeah, you can only
Yeah.
shot. Yeah, you have to be skilled enough. And like what you do is you get like 1 seagull to attack you every 0.6 seconds, and then the next seagull to attack you 1.8 seconds after that 0.6 seconds. So they're hitting
Wait,
you
why
each.
seagulls?
Well, any enemies that's not actually going to kill you, right? Just like a weak enemy, and then that delays your attack. And then what you do is you click on the tree, and then you click away from the tree every 1.8 seconds, and you get an XP drop. And you do that for like a few hundred hours or something, and then you get 99 cutting. Or you unlock redwoods, and then you click on the screen and watch YouTube for 10 minutes, and then you click on the screen again. It's 2 very different ways to get woodcutting. It's a weird fucking game. It's like with fishing, right? You can sit and you can like click on the fishing spot and wait, or you can like make like fucking muddy herbs and click on the fishing spot and click on the muddy herbs and click on the fishing spot every 0.6 seconds in a rhythm and fish more efficiently.
Yay.
do Temporos, which is more fun.
Yeah, well, yeah, you could fight like a demi-boss. Or demi-boss? A little mini-boss, mini-game thing. But then if you want to do that mini-boss efficiently, what you actually do is set an island on fire while you're fighting the boss, and then you go and douse all those fires.
Why island?
Well, the Temporos mini-boss is like it's a fishing mini-boss, right? So you're on like this little island instance, separate from the game, and you can have a lot of players or just one. And there's this big like whirlpool mana demon in the middle, and you have to fish and then fire fish out of a cannon to hurt him. And he sends like lightning storms your way and like tsunamis, and you have to protect yourself. But you get points for putting out fires, so it's efficient to let the fires spread over the entire island and then put them out. For a
Jeez.
fishing, it's a fishing mini game, by the way, not a firefight.
I'm really not ready for this.
Hey Lich, oh good note. Thanks for watching.
That sounds hilarious. Also,
That's being
complicated.
efficient. You don't have to do that. That's like if you want to do it quick. Like RuneScape, there's always some like sweaty way to play. Most
That's
people
like
won't do
for
that.
every game, in my opinion.
Yeah, but RuneScape's extra weird. Like the thing with like tick manipulation is really weird. Like normally with woodcutting, right, you think you click the tree, but having to line up 2 NPCs to hit you off tick, like you're using like the game's system, like the game's tick system to manipulate a way to hit a tree slightly quicker. But it's insane. Like you go from maybe clicking once every like couple minutes to clicking once every 0.6 seconds to get maybe like, I don't know, 20,000 more experience an hour or something. I don't know how much more it is. Maybe it's more than that. But you know, you need like 13 million XP or whatever for level 99, so it still takes forever. And then you have some skills like anything buyable, anything that's expensive is usually quite quick. So construction you can get in like 10 hours if you just make really expensive furniture over and over again and break it. And you don't have to be particularly efficient with it. Or a melee, you can just sit in like a mini game while you do other stuff for like 10 hours.
Good Nexus here as well.
Yeah, I mean it's not that easy because for whatever reason they made it so you can't do that. So you actually have to click on the screen every 5 minutes, otherwise your character stops attacking, and that makes it sad. Because apparently you used to be able to just sit for 6 hours in there and just turn, you know, like turn to another game.
It's just like an AFK arena.
Yeah, I mean, it literally is. It's, yeah. But you have to click every 5 minutes, so it's not actually as AFK as you think.
Can you just, like...
You can't use auto-clickers, you get banned.
How about if I make...
You can use a foot pedal, that's fine. If you have a foot pedal, and it's a mouse input...
Can I make like a robotic
No,
arm?
you
Just
have to be
press-
the one doing an input. You can't make like a Lego machine that clicks for you, but if you have a racing pedal and you have your mouse on the screen and the racing pedal counts as a left click, then that's okay. And that's how some people do like thieving. They like put their mouse in a certain place in the screen and they just tap the foot pedal for like 12 hours.
That's funny.
That's the sort of game this is, but that's allowed apparently. Because functionally, I mean, if you have a mouse, you could just put the mouse on the floor and click it with your feet. So, I mean, you know, it's not that different, I guess.
I found one of the cocoons, by the way.
Yeah, there's one in this room with us. Yeah.
There's one over there as well.
Where's
Is that both of
Molly?
them? No, it's
Oh,
three.
there's 2 of them, 3 of them. I would like to collect some gold. It is double XP, so it's gonna be Pog.
What do you mean?
It's double XP, so you like the more gold you mine, the more.
Wait, why is it double XP? Is it like in the game?
It's, yeah.
In the mission.
Oh, I had no idea. I've just mined a bunch of gold.
I mean, yeah,
yeah.
we've been just like talking. It's like-
Yeah, I've just been enjoying chatting. It's nice to hang out.
Like I was talking about like car laws in Europe. It's like how in Germany like there's so many like car laws that you can't modify your car at all. I mean you can, but
Oh, laws, yeah.
it's- yeah, but it's just like so many hoops you have to jump through, and then
It's
like,
because it'll make it tough to get insurance, right? Like no one's wanting to insure your car if you've lowered it and maybe fucked with the suspension.
yeah.
Are we ready to fight the Dreadnought?
Which dreadnought?
Which one are we fighting? This one?
Yeah.
I
Okay,
am.
sure.
Do we have a sentry set up?
Yes.
Okay. Do we have flares and stuff? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
good.
flares is good.
This is a
Dreadnought.
regular standard dreadnought. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the one you attack on the
Orders.
bottom.
Hit the butt.
The bum is weak. The
Axe.
body is ready.
God, hot alien ass.
Dude, I wish. Have you played Mass Effect?
No, but I've seen a lot of it.
Yeah, like I've
That
watched
way you
Northern
got
Lights
hot
play.
alien ass from.
Yeah, that's where my mind went. Like I also haven't played Mass Effect, but I'm aware that the game has hot alien arse in it.
Ass in your area. Oh, can I not? Can I get a clear sight? Thank you.
Fuck. I fell.
Hello.
I fell so that you may stand.
Oh,
I fell so that you may also fall.
Did you fall and can't get up?
already going for me
Help,
again.
Tom. Yes, I've fallen,
It's
and I won't get
accepting
up.
my advances.
Oh shit.
Holy
Did you
shit,
show it
he's
your
going
hot
for
alien
you.
ass?
A hot dwarf's ass.
Ooh, dude, I wish.
It's like
Gimli,
two
son
I
of
rectangles.
had a
groin,
feature
am I
event
right?
going for this game not long ago.
Yeah, you get the flamingo hat. It dangles around.
I didn't get it. I didn't play it. I should have.
Wait, is he angry at me?
Yeah, he's
No,
angry
he's
at you.
still pissed at me. Okay, there you go.
Hmm,
He
blank.
just switched aggro to you. Hold on.
Yeah,
I
sure.
think he's angry at me now.
Hey, you're a wizard.
I'm going. Oh, you got one.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, he's angry
Not
at
a
me
fucking
now.
wizard.
You're a fucking wizard! Personally, I quite like fecking as a swear word, like the Irish version of fucking.
Fecking?
Fecking.
That's an actual word.
Well, it's just how the Irish pronounce it. I quite like
Yeah.
it. I think Northerners might say it as well. What do you think? Oh, thank you.
You
Is
have
there-
to put it out of the shield. Because, oh, actually, fine.
Is there any sugar? Blank. What do your American
Hello.
senses tingle?
There
I don't
is
think
none.
there's-
I ate it
no,
all.
No
I
sugar
eat it
here.
all.
I eat it. I eat it all. You are Garfield. You are eating us out of house and home. Go on, sorry, Clumsy. I spoke over you to reference Garfield. I'm sorry. I'd do it again. Let's be real.
On like, so we have a clan for my D2 clan. We have a Discord server, and there's one channel just called Garfield Text.
Not Garfield
There's-
images. Text.
There's
It's a cartoon strip, right? Like in a newspaper. Just text. Just the text from Garfield. The best bits. Like when he says Odie, for example. That's my favorite
And there's
bit.
I'm
and
going
there's
to
a
kick you off the table.
and there and there's just like random quotes from the just cartoon. and-
There's a Garfield channel on a server I'm in called The Quarantine,
God, COVID really hit us all a bit differently, didn't it?
and it's just someone in there going absolutely crazy and manic over Garfield strips.
Garfield strips or Garfield comic strips?
Yes,
Yes. No, it's not a yes/no question. It's a oh,
there's
this
a
or
reason
that.
why it's called The Quarantine.
He keep aggroing you.
He angry at me. Joke's on him. I had no ammo, so I was useless to the team.
You could just sit on the zip line like me. Just
No, I'm just gonna mine him to death with my iron will.
Oh god.
Here we go.
Come
More
back.
bosses to kill.
hello. Hello.
Cool.
Hello, Blank. You just flew up here.
I am
Oh,
now
oh.
dead.
He's just mining you
Keep going.
down. He's just digging you a grave.
Yay.
Oh, he's shot.
Oh.
Oh no, he's angry at me now.
Nice
Angry.
grave we got here.
Thank you. I made it in my image. It's just a big hole in the ground that wastes everyone's time. Oh shit.
He's on my ass.
Other than gaming, Blank, have you been doing much, or just is that
No.
all you do? Are you a gamer? Don't tell
Yes.
me.
But not with a capital G. I would never.
You're not a capital gamer.
Get supply, get supply, get supply.
Are you a gamer that's lowercase with a little, like a little full stop at the end?
Yes.
Gamer.
Yes.
How would you describe yourself? Gamer. Blank.
I eat it all.
I eated it all.
You did not eat it
What
at
about
all?
the
No,
hamburger
I-
helper? I eated those too, John. Thoughts
He
on like the
hasn't done much for
Garfield
me lately.
Pokedex, by the way. Moy. The Garfield Pokedex.
Garfield Pokedex.
Yeah, the one where it's the guy drawing the entire Pokedex, but it's Garfield.
What number do you think normal is?
Wormples,
Normal.
Nurgle.
You don't know normal from Garfield.
I'll be honest with you, I've never read a Garfield. Oh no, I've read loads of Garfield, but only on the internet as a referential thing to actual Garfield.
Wait, there's a Garfield comic?
Garfield is a comic strip.
I thought there was just like a cartoon.
Probably.
First, then it became a comic.
No, it's always been a comic. It's
Oh.
old.
Huh.
It probably predates cartoon. That's not true. The guy who wrote Garfield is still very much alive. But it's funny how different he is to like Calvin and Hobbes, right? They like refuse to give away any of the rights for anything. Whereas Garfield was like, nah, sell a fucking Garfield strap-on. Why not? just go mad.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Panel that fuses Garfield with Pokemon.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning. The Garfield Pokedex.
Yeah.
There's a second one like next to this, so we can just fight him.
I'm going to drop another
Immediately.
supply drop here.
Sure.
I have 17 pistol ammo. Wait, did I get killed while I was using my last resupply, maybe? I only have... I can't tell. Whatever.
I'll be real with
Hey,
you,
Betsy.
streamer. The only thing that's been going on with me is me convincing all my fellow
Friends
gay
to
friends
play Multiverse.
Yes. And it's been
Teamwork.
working.
Is
Even though-
Multiverse a particularly gay game?
No, I just have a lot of gay friends,
Oh,
and
fair.
they're fun to play with.
Oh.
Anywho, anywho,
Which one?
Multiverse is
This
really
one?
fun, and also I think it's really accessible, and these people have like never played Smash or anything like it,
You need Parsec
and they
to
pick
play
it
it,
up
or
and
is
enjoy
it?
it.
Is it like Parsec? You have to have it or no?
Is it not Unity or Unreal?
No, because I'm talking about like latency problem. Do you need Parsec to play it, or is it like?
Well, if it's
Long
Unity or
life
Unreal,
just-
it should just
Yeah.
be native, right?
Multiverse is like cross-platform, like free game on Steam
Should I just smack this? Are we
with
busy?
like really good netcode.
Okay then.
I'm gonna run
It
back.
has really good netcode.
Oh, I'm not near you guys. Goodbye.
You're close enough.
He's angry at me.
They definitely
has-
nerfed it.
It has rollback netcode opposed to Smash's delay-based netcode, so you don't get slideshows.
The
Amazing.
delay-based netcode sort of makes sense for the old titles, so they didn't actually have to remake anything, but it's so weird they added it to Smash.
Listen, they have it on Switch because the Switch can't handle running multiple instances of the game.
Oh, and it has
can't
to
run
be
multiple of the
peer-to-peer.
game. Because like rollback like runs multiple instances of the game to assume what was going to happen.
Is that how that works?
Yes.
I thought it just like it's like it's not real.
Like 99% of the time it assumes correctly. Because, you know, rollback.
Yeah.
But like it's not just one instance, it's multiple.
So wait, are you? Is the game that you look at on your screen not actually the version you're playing? Are you watching the like the predicted version?
Potentially.
And the input you have is going to the real version of the game in the background.
It is way more accurate than delay-based because delay-based
Pauses.
is it's one player uploading what is happening to the other player,
Yeah.
and sometimes it will just not upload.
Well, it's
Things will get eaten, and that's why sometimes the game will turn into a slideshow because if you don't receive anything, your game just doesn't do anything.
it's synchronous, right? Like it waits for everyone to like it runs everything in like a queue, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other.
Yes.
Two things can't happen at once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Synchronous networking.
And yeah,
Moy.
the Switch just couldn't handle rollback. At
Do you-
least for Smash Ultimate, because I mean, you've seen that game.
I mean, it's a
Pretty.
Surely it's like not actually two instances of the game, it's just two instances of the logic loop, right? You don't need to render all the shit on the screen, right? Or do you
I
for it to
don't
be
know
good?
because like things like frame rate heavily affect those kinds of games.
I'm right next to you guys.
Yeah,
Because
I see.
like you know how like Monster Hunter has to play at like a set frame rate, otherwise things don't work correctly. Moves don't work correctly.
Wait, what's that? Mods?
You know how like they have to run at like a set frame rate and stuff.
Oh yeah, because the
Otherwise things won't work correctly.
way it
I don't know
interpolates
exactly
all
how
the
rollback
physics is
works
based on the.
precisely. I just know
Yeah.
that it runs multiple instances of the game.
Okay. With older
Maybe
games.
not fully, but yeah, you might be more on the ball with the logic thing.
Oh fuck. With older or lazier games like Skyrim or whatever, they basically just they do everything in a frame. They'll run the logic and then they'll draw it to screen. They'll run the logic, they'll draw it to screen. Whereas if you have an actual separate logic loop or whatever, you'll be running that either as quickly as you can or at like a fixed tick rate, which is low enough that it never gets lowered, like 20 or something. Or you run it at unlimited times per second, and then you only run the draw loop every 16th of a second or whatever. And that's how you end up like separating the logic from the frame rate. So if your frame rate drops, the logic's still running perfectly fine in the background. Because all the viewer's doing is checking what the logic is at that time and drawing it, rather than them being directly related. But like older hardware couldn't really handle that quite so well, I guess. Probably. Whereas it's also much easier to code for everything just running at a static 60. You don't have to interpolate. Like when you're doing the separate logic loop, you don't just say move 1 pixel. You say move But you check the current time, you check the time of the last logic tick, and then you interpolate between those based on the static.
Sun is over here.
So you say this is
somewhere.
how much they should have moved in a 60th of a second, but there was, it's only half a millisecond since the last get logic loop, so actually they're only going to move this 1/16,000th of a pixel or whatever. Whatever. This is the shit we were doing with Woho. Donut taught me well.
All I know is that the delay base was very
Delayed.
it was very spontaneous and very inconsistent. Rollback will always be functioning at like the best possible. You will not have slideshows in rollback.
The cryogun with the laser pistol. Yeah. Cryogun with laser pistol upgraded to a die damage. Laser pistol sounds cool. I've been using the regular pistol a lot on Driller right now. I feel like I kind of wish I had something a bit better. Like, it seems very strong, but I don't like having to single tap every shot. Kind of annoying. Where are we going? Sorry, I'm stupid.
Going to this cave.
Third one. Do we know where the third egg is, or are you just searching?
Yeah,
Here it is.
it's like around here.
Oh no, it's red sugar if anyone wants it.
Hey. You doing much on the weekend, Blank?
Multiverses.
Okay.
Yay.
Tom?
Good question. Thanks, streamer.
The egg
just
is
like
all the way on the other side.
Okay.
You're asking an addict.
Doing any crack on the weekends?
Yay.
Yeah, nice. So Moorish, Dude, there's a there's a thing up here. Look. Oh, it's Molly. It's just the underside. It's just Molly's ass. I thought it was something special.
That new Gorillaz song is about cracked people.
The new what?
It said it's the cracked people who will bring out or who will show the light or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, could this be COVID related?
Crack, huh? COVID did introduce a lot of people to crack, I'm sure.
Yes.
What about you, Tom? Are you busy?
Well, I'm helping my mum move house.
Oh, damn. Moving a lot of furniture. Being the good son.
Well, we're just packing up boxes for the time being, so we're not
Remember,
moving just
we
yet.
might want to go down a bit.
Oh, fuck.
Following the mule because
Tom?
I have 3 Jadis crystals.
You're gonna be a busy, but ah! Oi.
Oh,
Watch out for the hole when you leave my hole.
yeah.
Well,
Is
sure,
that-
I should be busy next month getting dental work. That's exciting, right?
Yeah, are you getting braces? You sound like you're getting braces.
I'm not getting braces. I just talk like this sometimes because it's fun.
Oh, I like it. I think you sound very cute. In a great way.
Yay!
That's right. Now, you know what? You sound stupid. Why don't you talk in a high-pitched squeak like my VTubers?
Yay!
Thank you. Finally. Finally, you're appealing to me instead of the common denominator.
Yes.
Fuck!
I'm stupid.
What is this hell you brought me back into? I got instantly headshot by a spitballer. I'm sorry. So you're going to be moving houses, helping your... Oh, goodbye!
been grabbed.
You died again from the spitball.
No, I've been grabbed.
Is this going to be a multi-day thing, Bowser, or... Oh god, he's being eaten as well.
You're fine.
Are you helping your mum over a few days, or is it just Saturday or something?
Well, the whole weekend I'm going over, so.
Okay. That'd be nice to see her, I'm sure. Oh.
Oh, I
God,
gave
you're not-
Steve a whack of my pickaxe.
And then Steve rescued you.
Someone
Wait,
was
how did-
attacking me. Oh, the grabbers after you run.
Oh. I thought he died.
It's like a fucking cartoon.
You all are in like a completely different cave from me, and it's really
Oh god, you're so far
Really
away.
something.
Everyone's been killed and eaten by the same grabber.
I thought he died. I thought I shot him dead. Apparently not.
like this.
I believe in you, Blank. You and your
Right,
wizard
I-
hat.
Really don't know where I am.
Alright.
It's very dark.
What about you,
Right.
Clumsy? Are
Very
you moving
comfy.
houses and playing multiverse, or are you doing something else?
Raiding. Probably.
Raiding.
Weekend.
Are you? You're a SWAT now, aren't you?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Be careful of the grabber before you come.
You know what? Don't be
Okay.
careful. Get grabbed. It'll be funny.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Spooky
Over
Oogie.
here.
No, not Spooky Oogie.
Boogie Oogie.
What's the doll called that keeps saying yay?
What the hell is this?
You know who I mean, Clumsy. I don't remember the name of the character.
It's just cursed. What have you all
which
done?
one? From which
Back in
game?
Monogatari.
Oh,
She's like,
Ononoki.
is that Ononoki?
Yes.
that her name?
She's like the human though, yeah.
Yeah.
no idea.
Well, she's like an idol, right? Or she wants to be an idol.
Yeah, she's like emotionless.
Yay,
Very
yay.
P. Yeah. I know.
Peace,
Where's the
peace.
creature?
It probably doesn't exist. It's probably gone. I just
Yeah.
started using-
I'm sure.
Oh, he doesn't
Yeah,
know.
it's actually gone though.
Is it actually gone?
Yeah, it's nothing above me. And I got grabbed the last, so.
Amazing.
Here's the egg.
All right, Clumsy.
There you go.
You're raiding.
I've
them.
got quite a lot of nitro on me, so
How much of an MMO is Destiny? Because I keep thinking it's like a multiplayer FPS, but I guess it's
It's
not.
a multiplayer FPS, MOBA, all thing combined. Yippee-ki-yay, yeah.
I think I realized it was a MOBA.
It's like
Oh,
10
it's not
different
MOBA.
genres.
What am I saying? It's not a MOBA. It's.
I'm sorry, MMO.
yeah.
I didn't realize it was an
No.
MMO. I thought it was just like a regular like arena shooter.
Yeah, you have no. I mean, there is an option to, like, PvP is a big thing in Destiny too, but most of the time it's PvE. And there's the funny game mode called Gambit that is PvE PvP.
Oh shit.
There's, I know that pretty much most of my friends that play Destiny describe it as a job
Well, it's an MMO, right?
Well,
it's just
the-
like tedious
with
tasks
a lot
you
of
do for
FOMO
points.
stuff.
Oh,
yes,
Like, I
there's a lot
don't
of
want to do
FOMO.
that.
There's a lot of FOMO stuff, but like from my 1.8 thousand hours on it, it's like if you miss out on something, there's usually
You've locked your account out permanently from being able to raid in the next big raid because you need to get the funny Jester hat, which has the best mage defense, and everyone needs to run it.
The thing
Otherwise,
is,
you're not in
that's
R1.
the thing. If you're not doing like the hardest content, you will never need the guns that you like. All of the hot people talking, all of the
What about the like ugly people? Though? We don't hear enough from them.
yeah, like
Hello.
I want a perfectly like normal person, like with flaws and all, to tell me what
Oh.
guns to use on
touch
my
grass.
I'm sorry.
These
Am I
leeches are
not enough
new,
for you?
right?
Wait, Leech is dead.
They're like evil
I think.
leeches. They're new, right?
should we? Yeah, I was gonna say we probably need a
I'm
resupply.
gonna put Steve out of his misery.
No, don't.
Oh, he lived.
He looks pretty fine to me.
Happily
Goodbye,
letting
Steve.
us murder him.
Oh God! He just
God.
pulled out a Glock on Steve. Hey Bingley. Is it Bingley or Bingley?
Put it up to his head and just put him out of his misery.
That was
Destiny
so
is an
sad.
open world looter shooter like
It's
Anthem or
not
The
open.
Division.
It's not open world. There's worlds you can visit. It's like planets you can visit, but it's not like.
Should
you
I
can
play
go
these?
everywhere.
That sounds sick. I didn't
one?
know that.
Which one?
Any of that. Oh. Just like an open world looter shooter sounds awesome.
I mean,
Bingley is in
You would like
Bradford.
Destiny, but your soul will get consumed by
Bradford?
it.
Bradford
That's the only
and
constraint.
Bradford and Bingley. Bradford.
Everyone ready for a fight?
Am I
yeah,
s-
yeah, yeah.
Am I missing a basic reference? Bradford.
I'm just gonna have fun.
Oh,
up
well, I'm
here.
being stupid. This is the fucking Hive guy. He's Bowser from Mario 64.
That's me.
I was gonna say.
It is you. No, you're Bowser from
We're fighting Tom.
Mario 1.
We're
The old
fighting
building
Tom's
survival
dad.
society.
Bowser from Hotel Mario.
Oh, you mean like the... Is it... Wait, Building Society is like a weird bank, right? Or am I thinking of something else? Is that right, Tom?
What'd you say?
Remember
Sorry?
where they smoke?
Is it Building Society like a weird bank?
Building Society.
Yeah, it's like a place you can store your money, or am I thinking of something else?
Never heard of it.
Am I losing my mind?
I think you're just tired, streamer.
I'm very tired, I'm sorry. Well, hello. I didn't know The Division... I didn't know honestly what The Division was. I thought that was like a like a story game on the PS4 or something. I guess not. Building Society's a bank that's owned by the customers, that's it. Oh, you're looking a little dead, Mr. Bowser. Were you killed by Bigger Bowser?
Yes. Mega Bowser.
Remember
Giga Bowser,
where
yeah.
there's smoke.
Where there's smoke, there's a cigarette. And when there's a cigarette,
Yes.
I don't particularly want to be right next to it.
Then I'm around.
You're a smoker.
No.
Good. I was at the bus stop today, and I don't know, I couldn't get away from it, so I guess it's fresh in my memory. Because sometimes I think, oh, maybe it's not so bad, and then I actually get like experience it, and I'm like, oh.
I love secondhand smoke.
Yeah. It's horrible on hot
With
days.
a parent that would drive around in a car with me in the passenger seat
That's illegal in the UK.
as they smoke.
You know that, Blank? You're
What,
not allowed to
it's
smoke in a
smoking
car with.
car?
I don't think you can smoke in a car with passengers, but definitely not with kids.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, it's totally fine here, I guess.
I guess so. But yeah, it's really bad because I'm in the Netherlands, right? So at least a third of the population is smokers, if not more. But our neighbors do. So on a really hot day, it will seep through the floorboards, and I won't be able to open the window because the people outside will be smoking as well. And it's like cheap cigarette smoke. So it's somehow worse. It's like cloying.
Yeah.
And as someone who doesn't smoke, you really smell it, though.
I
What
don't
the-
smoke, and I can tell it's cheap.
How am I alive?
Or at least I hope they're not paying much for it. Chris. I know taxes are making cigarettes super expensive.
Yay.
Are they?
Yeah, most of the prices on cigarettes are taxes. They're really cheap to produce. Cigarettes used to be like a pennies each, right? And I think aren't they like 20 euros? They're like aiming to be 20 euros each in the next few years if you want to be ideal
Like
about
per,
it.
per package.
No, per cigarette.
What?
That's the goal. I don't think it'll ever get there, but I think some people wish. I kind of wish that.
No, because
Right now, I
isn't-
think they're about the price of a beer each. They're like a few euros each, like per cigarette. At least in the Netherlands.
Isn't
Maybe. I might be right. Like I don't smoke, so I don't know.
How about like electronic?
It's e-cigarettes. I don't think that's not subject to the same issues.
Whoa.
They've got their own problems, obviously. Like how they were marketed heavily to teenagers, despite the fact that
Yeah.
people didn't quite know the health risks yet, so they said there weren't any. And then it turns out they make your lungs moldy. So that's... Who'd have thought inhaling water was bad for you? Like, crazy, right? And then some of them have, not tobacco. What's the... Oh, fuck.
It's like one of the substances that make your lung like cramped up or something.
What's the drug in cigarettes? The one that makes...
Nicotine.
Nicotine. Some of the vapes have nicotine in them, and I imagine some teenagers probably don't realize that, and they're giving themselves a nicotine addiction. Which is... It's like, cancer's bad. Yeah,
Oh.
very bad. But nicotine addiction probably not making your day any better, right?
Go call for the drop pod.
Oh yeah, nobody
Yeah,
calls for drop pod.
Oh.
Oh, Tom can.
But, yeah, vapes, I guess, are getting worse now. But they were marketed to teenagers, and then it turns out all these teenagers now have the next problem of moldy lung. But at least they smell like
Yay.
birthday cake, I guess.
Thank God I didn't
A
drink.
mango
or-
cake.
Also, I'm turning 18 this year. Ooh.
Oh, happy birthday.
Oh no.
No, no.
I'm sorry for your loss.
How significant is that in Germany?
I'm in Poland.
Oh, in Poland. Well, you keep talking about Germany. It's breaking my
That wasn't
brain.
the question.
Well, yeah, you go. How significant is that in Germany? You're right.
Answer the question.
How significant is that in Poland?
Well, not. I mean, I can get a driver lessons.
Because in the
and-
UK, it's the year that you suddenly, like, everything sucks. Well, everything's great for the next few years, but you don't realize it until retrospective. But 18 is like when you have to start, like... You start becoming
Taxes?
accountable for your sins. Yeah.
Oh.
You gotta pay for shit suddenly. You gotta, like, all your money that you're saving up to buy a video game with, you instead have to spend on, like, fucking milk. Like, milk and butter. You have to, like, buy your own clothes and
Buy your
pay
own
rent and
food.
get a job and... You know, if you, like, kill someone, you have to go to jail and, like... it sucks.
Don't remind me.
Nicotine can mess up brain development. Yeah, I mean, nicotine
Really?
addiction's quite... It's quite serious, right? Like... I guess people don't think that much of it because dying of lung cancer is worse, probably, but... You know,
It's not that bad. I'm gonna die anyway.
yeah, I guess it's like a secondary effect to the whole, like, black lung thing, but if you
I take a
isolate
deep
it,
puff.
it's bad, right? Well, it's very calming, right? But then if you start becoming dependent on it, you become really, really uptight and antsy, like constantly, until you get nicotine, and then you become normal. Because that's your normal now, and then your brain shifts. It's like dopamine, right? Like if you intake too much dopamine, you start to become really sad all the time until you get a little hit of dopamine to make you normal.
That's how addictions work.
It is, right?
They exploit the reward system of the brain.
All you need to do is just not be excited by anything ever, and you can't be addicted.
Be emotionless.
Be emotionless, and then you become addicted to emotionlessness, and you're like, oh god. I totally held a poker face today.
Damn.
I couldn't be more neutral about it.
Damn, I felt a bit of happiness. I should go back to me.
Yeah. Nicotine patches are sold as a form of soft drug in Japan. People would slap a whole packet on their bodies and get high. I mean, yeah, it's a brain-altering drug. Why wouldn't they? I actually had a question to Chris the other day, because she had a patient that had nicotine patches. The way they work, right, is that it's like a cotton pad or something or whatever with like glue on it, and it has nicotine on it, and then you absorb it through your skin, and then it goes in your bloodstream, right? Like it's a passive thing. A nicotine patch, it's like a thing that you put on your shoulder or whatever,
Yeah.
and it's like your skin slowly absorbs the nicotine from it, and then that goes in your bloodstream. So it gives you like a constant stream of it without you having to smoke. I'm thinking like if you held someone, like if you were taking like a patient's nicotine patch off, you would get like a tiny bit of it, right? Especially if you peeled it off and like scrunched it up or something. Would you get like nicotine on your hands? And would that, I guess it's an insignificant amount, right?
Would you get addicted from that? I don't think you would.
You can get addicted. Like some people are like predisposed to like easy addiction, right? Like if they smoke one cigarette, they're
small
fucked.
doses. Even at small doses.
Well, like there's 8 billion people on the
whole
planet,
patch
right?
is covered in nicotine. It's probably just a small area.
I guess so. It's just a
And if
thought I
she's wearing
had,
gloves
right?
As well, she should be all right.
I guess so. It was just a thought I had because, like, you know, if you hold a cigarette, it's not going to do much. Like unless it's lit, obviously.
Yeah, unless it's lit, it's
You're
not
not
gonna do anything.
it's just a fucking piece of paper with like some chemicals powdered inside. Hopefully a filter. But then if you hold like a nicotine patch, it's like a wet thing, I'm guessing. At least I'm assuming it's wet. I know so little. Maybe I shouldn't be talking so much about it, but it was just a thought I had.
I mean,
maybe
we're all just, you know.
I just thought it was interesting.
We're just all just talking about stuff.
We're
If
Zoomers
you have,
and boom.
if
We're
you have
Zoomers and
anything
millennials.
on your body, chances are it will find a way in through your pores.
Oh, thank you, Blank. That's kind of saucy.
Yeah.
What if I was wearing clothes? Is that why belly button fluff's the color of your clothes? Your body absorbs the fluff and then
Yes.
extracts it from your belly button. The second one.
Yes.
Alright.
Osmosis.
I love
belly
love
button
osmosis.
fluff.
Dude, I love belly button fluff too. It's satisfying if you wear like a red shirt and you have red belly button fluff. You're like, yeah. Although I listened, there was a segment on No Such Thing as a Fish, like the QI researcher podcast, where they got someone on who did a research paper on belly button fluff because no one has. There's like one paper on it, and it wasn't necessarily just because of the shirt you were wearing. There was like a lot going on. Like two people could wear the same color shirt and have different color belly button fluff. So there's more going on than you think. And I don't remember any
How
of
is
it.
that useful to research?
It's just one of those things that every person who's worn cotton clothes will have experienced, right?
Yeah.
So billions of people will have this phenomena.
Is this COVID related?
Well, there's only one paper on it. I don't know. It just seems odd that like some uni student wouldn't have covered it at some point or something, right? You know? Oh my
How
god!
the researchers persuaded.
I guess it doesn't make a lot of
people to
money.
get a grant. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can market.
Hey, they went on a podcast with it. That must have
Belly
been
button.
well
No one's
valuable.
investing in belly button fluff research.
I would. I wonder if there's no value from belly button fluff, right? You can't like recycle that into a new shirt. That would take a lot of fluff. Be kind of gross as
pretty
well,
Other
right?
crap in there as well.
Make a
Yeah.
Kickstarter.
We call ourselves
Wasn't there,
the
like,
belly
someone
boys.
who collected their belly button fluff? and
No,
put it in
no. I hate
They
remembering
ordered
belly
it by
buttons
colour as
exist.
well.
They're such a cursed part of your body. It's a hole that you can't. It's just there. It's like a fucking plug. You just hate it. Why? Sorry.
Yay.
I'm gonna end the stream for now. I don't know if you could tell. I'm quite tired and I have work tomorrow, so I'm going to end the stream for now. Thank you all very much for watching and playing. I had good fun. I hope you liked the stream. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't remember if I made... Oh, I'm probably playing something with Chris, because she's back this weekend, so... GTFO, I think, maybe. We'll see.
If you need one extra for that, I can also join.
Thank you.
If you need.
I mean, we're playing with Sam... No, did I say Cake? Sam, Tomu, and Chris, actually, not Cake.
Yeah.
So
I'm
we've
just
got
saying,
our
just
squad.
like-
Thank you there, Clumsy.
You're welcome.
We can play other stuff as well. I can invite you next time we play Risk of Rain if there's a spot. I think Lich has earmarked a spot, and Chris will probably want to play, but we'll see if the others want
It's
to fight you to
fine.
death.
I'll just be filler since I also have like stuff to do.
I don't call yourself filler. You're the belly button fluff to my stream. You're the
Oh
bit
my-
that I pick out, I look at, and I'm like, you're the same color as my shirt today. And I smile.
Wait, stream is still on.
Yeah, stream is obviously still on. I don't talk like this off stream. What are you kidding?
I was like, wait.
Alright, well anyway, I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow for some GTF. Good night.
Good night, chat.
Good night, chat.
Watch
Good night,
Watch Tom
chat.
Bowser's stream on twitch.tv/Tom Bowser? Is
Yep.
it? Great.
I don't get
Right.
chilled.
Hey Wolfenstein,
Uh-huh.
thanks for the raid. Good night, Wolfenstein. See you fool.
Timing.
This is so
timing.
sad.
You fool. Epic
Good
raid.
timing.
Alright. Good night. Thanks for the raid. Bye bye. Idiot.
That's that
No.
timing. That timing.